guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Most recently, you are out here near Enland Point, where you guys came to deliver a box to Ace Tiger, the proprietor of the Longstriders Consortium branch in Enland Point. And after having dealt with him and the ruffians and brigands and general bad dudes and other less than flavorful people, or less than tasteful people in Inland Point, very flavorful, you've managed to repair your ship after they scrapped most of it, and are just about to leave Inland Point. That's where we pick up. What would you guys like to do now?
Leave
What
Inland
time is
Point?
Awesome.
Flip Enland Point the bird.
Yeah, we've already left.
As we sail away.
Awesome.
I'm gonna
Which
run
direction are we
perception in the
going?
water.
What did you say? I'm
Well,
sorry, Granite?
I'm rolling perception on the water.
Oh,
to
on
look
the
for
water.
Yeah,
Awesome.
for the things that are dodging in the water for the stuff and the things.
Yes,
And I'm gonna prepare a light crossbow attack at any wastrelists that we might see,
Okay.
or that are blatantly attacking us.
Awesome. So with a 17, you notice it as it comes up from the water, and that's when I need you guys to please target your tokens, and let's roll for initiative.
All right, we open with combat. I dig it. I
And
didn't want to fight.
it should be
these things,
daylight, so let me turn on the sun. One moment.
No, I don't like that.
Why did we? Yeah, no, these are like DR12s or something like that. We're probably just gonna die here. Let's do this.
Yep.
Let's just sail away.
Come sail away. Come
What he knows about these is that they swim faster than your ship can go.
Oh no.
Boy.
It was practically scuttled by those idiots in Inland Point.
Sorry, my roll 20 restarted.
Alright. For some reason, the initiative tracker got on the screen there. Let's go and move that for a moment. Yeah.
I knew today was gonna be a bad day.
Yeah?
Oh, woke up and I twisted my shoulder.
That's not a good thing.
Yep, and then this happens.
Alright.
Rolling initiative, sorry about that.
Suppose I should roll initiative.
Oh my, wastrelists are big.
That is
Yeah.
Indeed.
Big.
As the
Something.
Wastrolith breaches, it's going to roll its initiative. Which will be so much fun, won't it?
Hey, Kier, you still got that grenade, right?
You mean the fireball I threw at the?
Let me scroll up and remind myself of its yes amounts of resistances. All right, here we go. Cold,
Okay.
fire, lightning, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons. Immune to poison.
Matilda,
so
you've been
I had-
granted
I had-
inspiration because you're the big woman.
Thanks.
So I had prepared action,
Yes?
so I'm gonna do that.
Your shot, please.
We go, it's the D20 is not settled. There we go.
And with the 26, you will pierce it, dealing 16 damage.
Okay.
Reduced down to 8.
No, she has a +1
No,
crossbow.
that's a +1 crossbow. It's
That's
magical.
nice. This is not a normal Wastrolith.
And he gives us a buff
Aw.
of 1.
So,
Really?
your damage is reduced by half. So, now we go to the top
Is
of
that
the
one
order.
so big?
Kier?
Yeah. I'm just briefly paralyzed with fear. I guess I summon Clara
Okay.
and I will shoot it ineffectually because that's my current option, and I will ponder what I'm doing more specifically for my next turn. Yes.
Shield Clara?
Yeah, shield Clara.
Okay.
I mean, I don't
I
think
will
it'll.
do-
I think the amount of damage that this thing's gonna do to us and the boat, and the fact it's gonna kill us all, is gonna be a bit ineffectual than maybe like 12 HP at most. But
I mean, so question number 1, do I hit? Question number 2, that's just 1 damage, right?
The firebolt does not hit.
Okay.
We have the sheet for it, and armor class is 18.
Well, assuming that this is not particularly edited.
Mm.
We already know it has 1 thing going for it. Okay, that's my turn. I need to think about what to do.
Cool. Miss Kip.
I get Bigly.
Okay.
Big little one.
Giant Smite.
Yep, I'm gonna use Giant Smite. Let's see. Mark that down on my character sheet there. Cool. And I'm not gonna try and grapple it. I think that would be a pretty bad idea.
This is a very
But,
sad-
can I reach it from here? I can... Nope. I put those down. I don't have any javelins. I do have a short bow. I can try and shoot it.
Or you can stand on the edge.
No.
Okay.
No.
Actually, what I am gonna do... No, I'm not gonna shoot it. I'm gonna declare dodge.
You're gonna dodge? Very well.
I'm gonna declare dodge. That's gonna be my thing, and I'm going
Cool.
to stand like closest to it
Awesome.
in front of my friends.
Mr. Tyronius.
I'm gonna. Well, might as well not get one thing right. I'm gonna duck up to here. What's the range on it? Hang on a second. Sorry, I think I've mismanaged my spells because of the level up. Oh, fuck me sideways and
I'd rather
put me in a
not.
cold. No, this thing's gonna do it. I just need to make sure I've prepared the actual... Oh yeah, I still have one spell I could prepare. Right. That's right. So I'm just gonna throw a fireball at it.
Fireball?
Dying breath. Yep.
Okay.
It's going to... Where is it? 20-foot radius.
Sure. Where would you like to throw the fireball? Right there?
I'm measuring just so it... There we go.
Yeah, it needs to be centered on a point, not in the center. So snap to corner.
Okay.
Cool.
There we go.
Like that? Awesome.
Yep.
Cool.
So it's gonna and let's do that shit. That's a lot of dice. 29.
All right. So as the fireball goes off, we will go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving is as 15.
It does have magic resistance, but it got a 13, and so it will suffer half the damage of 14 damage because it is resistant to fire.
And I use my last 5 foot of movement to hide behind the railings here.
Okay.
As much good as that'll do.
All right. After Tyronius, we go to the Gur.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what he's gonna do. But I guess since he sees Matilda get bigly, he will come over here and try to poke it with his halberd twice.
Sure. As you reach out to touch the fiend, a 21 will slash at it, dealing, dealing 7 damage.
Then once more. Oh, bad damage rolls.
Okay. Cool.
Wait,
That
what
rolls
about
into-
your bugbear racial thing? He hasn't taken an action yet.
Correct. You get your surprise.
Oh, that's
Sneak
true.
attack.
I get to roll sneak attacks.
Yep.
Ooh, real thick rogue.
Real thick rogue.
All right. So 10 damage on the first one.
And oh, disgusting.
Yep.
Now, if only I was gonna say, imagine action surge on that shit, just wailing.
Got it. Anything else, Gur?
No.
All right. We go to the Grenak.
Alright. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith onto Gur.
Okay. Great to give him 2 AC.
Thanks, Papa.
And then I'm going to
Papa.
have my shield and mace drawn, but I am going to move behind Matilda a bit until he gets into range for us to start clobbering better.
Awesome. Cool. Anything else?
No.
All right. The Wastrolith. The Wastrolith, from where it's at, with its reach of 10 feet, is going to attack Matilda. And we're going to start by biting at Matilda. Matilda, you're going to suffer 40 damage.
What?
I'm going to reduce that.
Okay?
Because she was dodging.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's with
It rolled a
disadvantage.
25 with disadvantage.
Oh my gosh.
You'll
And he's
reduce
got
it
a
by
plus
16.
9 to hit.
So you will suffer 24 damage, Matilda.
Ooh.
Bracing, isn't it? The second strike of 3 is going to be a claw attack, which will be a 16 to hit you.
Nope, that one doesn't.
The third attack against you, because you were dodging, is a 20 to hit you.
That
Silvery
does.
barbs.
Not a
Um,
natural 20, unless she goes down.
So, do you want to use silvery barbs?
Alright.
No.
Okay. So Matilda, does a 20 strike you?
Yes.
All right, you will suffer 14 points of damage. And it's going to look at you and snap its jaws. It wants to pull you in. But it can't yet, because it missed one of its claw attacks. Zoya,
Oh.
what would you like to do?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna fly up onto this mast here. Right there. And I'm going to shoot at the Wastrolith.
Okay.
Have you hidden?
I'm going to cunning action hide. Does that hit?
A 19 does strike it. However, you don't have anyone next to it.
Okay.
So you will only deal 5 damage.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
And cunning action hide.
Very well. Cool. You're hiding in the crow's nest, correct?
Inside one of the folds of the sails or
Okay.
something.
Cool. Please roll your stealth check.
30?
I cannot possibly see you. Here! What would you like to do?
Panic? Alright, first step is easy. I'm
Panic?
going to have Clara use her ability to grant Everybody, temp hit points equal to 7. So that is Granok, Matilda, Gear, and Kier all have 7 temp hit points.
Cool.
Then I'm gonna cast Reduce on it.
Okay, this is a Constitution saving throw. Its Constitution saving throw results in a 24.
That is a plus 10. My goodness.
Correct.
Okay, I tried.
Like I said, we're dead.
You're
So
saying, do you also have enlarge?
Yes, and I could cast that on you next turn. It's the same spell.
All right. Anything else
It also
here?
has it also has advantage on magical saves. So
You just cast it in reverse.
Anything else here?
That's my action and bonus action. I'm done.
Okay, and Clark granted temporary hit points, correct?
Yep.
All right. Sweet. And granted those to Matilda, Gur, and Grenak, and yourself?
And Kier. and herself.
Awesome. Cool. And how many was that?
7.
So, awesome. Then after Kier, we go to Miss Matilda.
All right. There's not a whole lot that I can do. I'm going to declare dodge again.
Okay. After Matilda dodges, we go to Tyronius Evolite.
putting myself down here in a little hidey hole, and first, same as the first. I'm just unloading on this thing. By the way, are
Okay.
we actually moving as well?
Yes, it is
Out
swimming
of
next
them.
to the ship.
Okay. Yep. Same spot as before, so I need a DC
Very well.
15 save.
Sure. With advantage, it got a 15.
Okay. Yeah, that'll get it right there, but fuck it. The shitty roll. Alright, so
It will suffer
6.
12 damage. Oh, sorry, 6, you're correct. Because it succeeded on the saving throw.
I'm gonna die, honestly.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hide down, and I'm gonna bop my head down so I'm not visible to it.
Okay. Cool. After Tyronius, we go to Mr. Gurr.
I'm gonna poke it with my stick. There's not much else the girl can do here.
might just be worth going berserk just to take less damage, though.
Yeah.
That is true. I'll
Plus
I
you
also
do more
think
damage.
More damage and more accuracy.
yeah. Can I
Do you get
rage in
accuracy?
between my blows?
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
reckless attack.
Okay, so then I will do that.
Okay.
And then poke at it again because Ger's mad. He's not making any dents on this guy.
Unfortunately,
Of
your
course I whip
second
it.
strike misses.
That's fine.
Anything else, Gurr?
Nope.
All right.
is
After
all.
Gurr, we go to Grenak.
I'm just gonna put all 25 of my lay on hands on Matilda and pray for a miracle.
Very well.
Oh, I got 30 now. Can you take all 30, Matilda?
Let's see. Yes. Yes.
Then here you
I can
have
take
30 HP.
everything you've got for me.
Yep, take it all and pray. And that's it.
All right.
Question is, which god are you praying to?
All of them.
All right.
A lot of them.
The Wastrolith
Masaba.
then gets to go.
Prayers directed at to whom it may concern.
And we are going to move on to the ship.
Okay, well that's
Oh.
that.
Oh, okay.
And I am still in reach for Gurr, so Gurr does not get an opportunity attack yet.
Yet.
I'm very glad I'm in the sails.
All right. Yeah, except for he's 20 feet tall.
But he can't see me.
Correct. But he gets on the ship, and the ship lurches sideways. And we are going to go ahead and target one of the... Actually, it should be here. Right there. That's where I need to be. I can target one of the 5 people in range. So, 3d5. All right. So, the bite comes down upon Kier.
No. What?
I'm in range. I'm within 10 feet.
As the head snaps over you guys and down upon Kier, a 15 to hit
And
you,
it
Kier.
misses. I duck.
As the
Not gonna
teeth
lie.
snap,
Kier gets attempted to be bitten by a lot of things. It's kind of disturbing at this point.
then we will
Yeah.
claw at Matilda twice. The first one being for 19 slashing damage.
I want to confiscate your dice.
Hey, can we have a redeem on Twitch that forces somebody to change their dice?
Negative.
Oh.
Bad
No.
idea.
Very bad
Why would we
idea.
even
Not
do that?
fun.
That's a lot of shenanigans.
So, Matilda, you suffered 19 slashing
target.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
As the second claw comes around and will slash you for 15.
No.
Oh,
I
you're an
refuse.
11. Yep, you're dodging. That's correct. All right.
Piccolo is proud.
All
But I
right.
refuse.
That is going to be it for there. Cool. Then we go to Zoya Featherborn.
Okay. I am going to I'm gonna climb up one more layer of mast. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot at the Wastrolith.
Okay.
I am hidden, so advantage.
If we somehow
Of a
killed it.
20.
Tyra, you have been granted inspiration by Tech Viking.
Oh, thank you.
And with the 20, you will strike it, dealing 21 cut in half to 10.
Okay, and I cunning action hide.
Very well.
You tech Viking?
And
27?
they cannot detect you. All right. As Zoya shoots and hides, we then go to Kirkatak.
All right. It's on the ship. It's in my face.
Throw mayonnaise on it.
Well, you're in its face, technically. It's not in your face.
You crunchitize me, Captain?
I mean, semantics. If the faces can touch, it's still a kiss.
Yay.
You don't know what gender this thing is. It could be anything.
What, you're not
It could even
happy
be
to
a
finally get
question
some
mark.
romance?
It
Okay.
could even be a boat.
This is not what I wanted. All right, I'm gonna.
You know what the
move
worst
over
part is?
here.
Tactically, this is in fact the best spot for it to be because one of its abilities requires it to be like in its sludge to eat sludge to heal.
Yeah.
Let's not give Eric ideas.
He already knows what these things do. He's
Move
probably made it
over
worse. It's already
here.
bigger than it's supposed to be.
I'm going to
That's what she
have Clara
someone ran it
pulse
through a
for
filter.
temp HP. So anybody within 10 feet of her at less than 8 goes up to 8 temp HP.
In fact, we all were.
I wish they buffed
Mm.
it. Like, can you imagine 2d12 of like temp HP?
Oh, I'll take what I can get. We take
Yeah,
those.
seriously.
We dig
those.
these.
Mm. Tech Viking is saying grapple it.
Yeah, remember you.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Crunchitize me, Captain.
Remember,
Make me
temp.
big.
Remember,
Or-
temp HP does not stack. It simply takes you to the highest one possible.
Correct. So we all went up
Alright.
by one, except
Correct.
for Matilda, who
Right.
took a lot.
Exactly.
I cast Enlarge on Matilda, and we have a kaiju fight.
Okay.
Kaiju fight. Kaiju
Gotta
fight.
gotta do fine.
Oh,
Please,
funny.
no, wait, no, don't tip the boat. No, no.
Cue Godzilla roar sound effect, and end turn.
That's a verb.
All right. Matilda Kip.
You guys.
Great. Awesome. I'm gonna move here so we don't tip the boat over.
Just
Oh
so
God, you guys-
everybody remembers
So-
what Enlarge does.
Oh,
Wait,
thank you.
hang on. I got a quick question for everybody, and especially for Eric. Is this just a big log ride now for fucking Matilda and the Wastrolith?
Don't say that. I don't like those words.
Nuh-uh.
We can reduce the ship to logs.
Yeah.
No.
I don't like those words much better.
I have
No.
advantage
No, no,
on
we-
strength checks and strength saving throws. My weapons grow to match the new size. Look at these guns. While these weapons are enlarged, I deal an extra D4 damage. Cool. On top of the extra
Giant smite.
extra stuff. Okay, cool.
So I guess you don't
Nice.
need your extra rune then for advantage for strength saving throws.
And
Oh.
and Kier shouts over to Granok, in a bit, I'll try and get on the other side and flank it.
Yeah, I have no idea how I'm getting behind this thing.
I've
No,
always
you
had
stay
one-
where you are. I'll flank it for you.
You can run around. You can run around my knees.
Don't
It'll be
I
great.
was like, I don't even see Gernok's token. Oh, there it is.
No, at this point they're
He's-
around your shins. Like ankle.
Sandwiched between the kaiju.
What I really need is Gur to get on the other side of this thing.
It's a good thing
I can
Matilda
do it. I can bonus action fly around this bitch.
do
The
it.
forbidden booba.
Alright, but let's
How
let
much does
Matilda
this
finish
thing
her
weigh?
turn. Let's let Matilda
Okay.
finish her turn.
Oh
though.
yes, true. Sorry.
All right, so I'm going to unarmed strike it.
Okay.
Yes. And it's not advantage, right?
Correct. Straight roll.
Okay.
You missed.
I miss.
It
Um,
literally just slithers
I am
beneath your
just-
swing.
I will use inspiration and I will try
Okay.
again.
Your kaiju
Yeah,
like
brother.
swing. The
Like,
dice
my
wish to tell a
inspiration.
story.
I'm giving you my
Aw.
inspiration. Fuck the story.
Round 3.
Third
Fight.
time's the charm.
You
I
never
Why the
know.
fuck not? Out of pure
Um,
spite.
I'm essentially balancing on a pool floaty out here in the middle of the
Don't
ocean,
give any-
fighting a giant snake.
We could do that one too.
No. I give you mine.
These dice are telling a story. That is the end of my first attack. I'm just gonna swing a second time. God damn it.
Unfortunately, this time your impact does nothing, as you did not beat its AC.
Hey, Matilda. You need to change your
What?
dice.
Can I trade for Eric's?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Eric,
right.
give it over. Eric, you get over on her computer. There you go.
Anything else, Matilda?
No.
Okay. As the dejected Matilda bemoans her lumbering arms, missing it, we go to Tyronius.
Once again, fire. No, I'm kidding. Hang on.
I'm fine with that
You said
now.
well, you said it's 20 feet tall.
Yes.
I get it.
So are our
with that act-
sails.
Pardon?
So are our sails.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but it's also poking off the side of the ship. He could also, like, put the fireball off ship and down 10 feet, and it would still hit it.
Would you allow that?
You can do what you like. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to answer the questions that are hypothetical in this case.
Okay, well, poking my head up, can I see a place where I will not immediately, like, destroy the sails? The one thing that'll get us out of here. Again,
Yes.
Aiming it down. Okay, aiming it down.
The question
here.
is, are you going to be casting Fireball?
Yeah, there are other things I should be casting. Too bad I can't upcast my cantrips. That'd be fucking. But yeah, fuck it. Fireball's the most it's my level 3 spells right out the gate. Yes, I'm front loading. I just want this thing dead. I'm just done.
You might actually try Magic Missile with
I don't
third level
have it.
slot. Oh.
Because unfortunately,
Wow,
it's one of the spells.
Spellbooks suck.
Yep.
Mm.
So, no, let's put it out. So this is 10 feet. So this is under the sails, and this still will clip it, technically speaking. Rules as written, yada yada. I'm an ass.
Okay.
15 DC's dexterity saving.
Of course. My dexterity
With
saving
your
throw.
arcane. with your arcane shenaniganery thing, right? Is it specifically to dodge friendly targets or to dodge X amount of space to your will?
It's to
No,
dodge a
it's-
number of targets within the area.
Can I cast the ship as one of those targets?
No.
Then?
See, I was
Damn.
gonna say if it was by strictly square footage of like
No.
4.
No, it's
Creatures.
the number of
Yeah.
the number of creatures. It's 1 plus the spell's level. So like if I cast, and by the way, it cannot target me.
Your fireball, please, sir.
Yep. It's having a bit of an aneurysm apparently. There it goes. Thought about it for a fucking hot minute. That's not bad.
Okay, and so you are going to deal 7 damage with a third level spell.
Actually, I'm gonna try this. Can I cast Silvery Barbs on that save?
Sure.
It's a reaction. Let's fucking see what happens.
All right, I will give him his 7 health back. 1 moment.
Yep.
The silvery barbs results in a 17.
Was worth a shot.
All right.
We try things, sometimes they work.
Who would you like to
Yep.
grant your D20 to, sir?
I'm gonna give it to Matilda, seeing as she wants to try and grapple this thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna squat back down in my hiding position, because, you know, sniper and shit like that, and I'm gonna cry.
Mr. Gurr.
How
I'm
heavy
gonna
is
pull a
this thing?
Kia.
Oh, easily a couple thousand pounds.
How many couple thousands?
Let's see.
You've
He doesn't like those questions.
I like where you're going with this.
All right.
Yeetus deletus.
So 16,000 pounds.
Oh, that's many more thousands than Gur can lift.
I'll be right back.
Because
This
you
is
do have, like,
based off of
2
the
tons,
weight
right?
of an orca.
Gur can only lift 2,400 pounds.
Aw.
I cap out at just over 2 tons, unfortunately. The world's strongest 6-year-old.
Only a few tons.
World's strongest adult, too.
She's like, unfortunately, I can. only lift
Unfortunately.
Lepout.
Yeah, I can use my movement to scoot around him to the other side, right?
Yeah. Because you're not
Just
leaving his threat range.
no,
You're,
I
in
won't.
fact,
I won't be
wiggling
leaving his.
through it.
I'm just wiggling. I'm just like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse-moi.
I don't know.
Mara lets out a desperate beep at you as you leave her range.
I mean, Gur is like 3 feet and some change tall. Like, they're not gonna notice him.
Oh, yes, they will.
And so he'll try from this side. From where Granak is that technically flanking, or should I move over like 1?
Grenak is not outside the token, so he's not flanking yet.
Okay. That's fine. I will just roll normally and pray. Nope, that one didn't work.
Or you could reckless attack if you felt like it. I'm just throwing it out there.
I could. Do I have that? Did I?
You're a barbarian.
Should have that, right? Yeah.
If you are a level 2 barbarian, you have reckless attack.
I was in. Yeah, there it is. Sorry, it's not on a page I look at a lot.
Spells and abilities page. Yeah, sticky note for those things.
Okay.
But I can't retro that. I would have to wait till my next turn, right?
Okay, so the 14 will miss.
Then I'll do it again.
The 23, however, will hit. You're currently
Roll
raging.
4 damage.
That is correct. Because if it's resistance to your halberd, you didn't cut near as deep as you expected. Anything else,
He was
Gur?
busy. Cozies.
Okay,
Nope, that's all.
awesome. So, after Gur, we go to the Grenak.
Right, so well, I have to be here to get advantage from Gur.
Indeed.
Okay. And with that, I'm gonna mace face him, and level 2 smite him.
Okay.
Nice,
Critical.
nice, sorry.
A critical
Nice.
strike here.
Yes!
Nice.
Critical smite!
And this is one-handed, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
So I need to roll 3d8.
Also,
Oh,
No,
exactly
this is
what we
4d8
needed.
because he's a fiend.
Oh, he's a
yep, there you
fiend.
go.
See, I said throw holy water on him.
All
By the
right.
way, Kia,
So,
you saying mace?
We've got
you
the
saying
damage
mace-
here is going to be 11 plus your smite, which is 32. 11 plus 32. Sorry. 11 cut in half to 5. So let me reduce the 5 there. And then
Oh no, the Holy Stone Catcher, I got it.
32 radiant damage plus 23 for a total of 55 radiant damage that he is not resistant to.
There you go, kick him.
Boom.
Whoa!
Okay, now
That was
on,
incredible.
As
From now
Granak
on-
has smote him.
from now on, whenever we see something, we just start throwing healing potions at Granak.
No!
As the second strike ricochets off the hard scales, foiling his attempt.
Anybody got
Don't mind
inspiration?
it.
I do
What?
have an inspiration if you want it.
Oh, you got
If
mine.
we want this thing dead, I'm probably the one who's going to do it. So
I will give Granak my inspiration, my booby trap inspiration.
let's go
Okay.
again.
Let's go again!
The second critical strike.
Luigi!
Heal chair.
Get out of here, Luigi!
So it's
You know what?
5 bludgeoning damage plus another 55 radiant damage.
Granak Stoneheart's name will go down in history.
Granak, as you have smote this thing twice and critically struck it twice with your divine smites, it stands
baby.
there absolutely devastated by this. What would you like to do?
Just a blind scream I'm not gonna do and zero out the mic. That's not fun.
Very well. Cool. It then becomes the Wastrolith's turn. The Wastrolith does not like being smote.
Who does?
You're gonna die, clown. Wait, I'm the clown.
And so it's going to start by shoving Matilda backwards to shove her
God.
off the ship.
Does it get to do that
This
without
is what we
rolling?
want.
Nope, it's going to roll. Matilda, I need you to roll your athletics or acrobatics check. You have advantage because you were giant. And we're going to try to shove you away off the ship. Up to 60 feet.
Silvery barbs.
Akira,
You're going to silvery barbs
Yeah, that
by
works.
critical success?
Yes.
Who would you like to
Why
grant your
haven't you
D20
know?
to, Zoya?
I'm gonna do it to Matilda. The advantage to
Okay.
Matilda.
You are no longer hidden because you use silvery barbs.
Yep.
Matilda, you got an advantage on your next D20 roll. Its re-roll is a 26.
Well, that's not a 29.
Matilda is launched due to a water spout.
Where's her roll? Jeez.
Yes.
Out to there.
That's not a good price.
Swim, mommy, swim.
Matilda.
Kier will.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
No, just a little RP. Kier like bends over the side. Matilda!
As Matilda hits the water, I need her to make a Constitution saving throw or be affected by the foul water.
Oh god, that's right.
Yeah, I was just.
Yeah, this is the worst.
Matilda,
Oh, thank God.
you
She's fine.
succeed, and you do not suffer any of the poison.
I
And
also technically had advantage on that, so
yep, so
Didn't need it.
you are perfectly fine in the water, Matilda.
yeah, but it technically
but
takes
now
the
wet
silvery
and
barbs.
angry.
Is the sad part.
And because you did succeed, you are immune to this effect for the next 24 hours.
Excellent.
Then
Oh gosh, it tastes foul.
its next attack is against Grenek.
Yeah.
Actually, I need to
Not
choose.
be surprised.
Actually,
here.
I'm sorry. I need to make a choice here. So we're going to choose this roll. 2d3. So 2d3. Who are we going to do this against? Yes, we're going to absolutely wreck Granek here.
No, Papa.
Shouldn't it be 2d4 because Kier's in range?
Clara!
Oh,
Yes.
Clara, you're correct.
And so is the now visible Zoya.
That's true. So 2d5. All right. So Granek, I'm going to try
we
to.
go top to bottom, isn't it?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
I'm
this is
getting one
Kier.
guaranteed to
Yep.
Top down, left, right.
Kier. Top down, left to right. Kier.
Protect Granak at all costs.
We are going to go ahead.
Already on it.
Kier, we're going to try to grapple you.
Oh, I'd really rather you didn't.
Tough. Please roll your athletics or acrobatics. You need to be a 16, please.
Oh god.
You should fancy
it-
something to give.
Okay,
buff.
that was its athletics.
Yes.
Don't you have, like,
Okay.
your armor?
Yes, I do have my armor, and I will use a charge to add +5 to my athletics.
Very well. And is that a reaction?
It is a reaction.
Awesome. Cool. So you resist, and then it reaches up, and it's going to try to grapple Zoya. Zoya.
How tall is it?
It has a reach currently
Very.
up to 30 feet high. So to the
I
top
am-
of the
I am on
mast.
the very top of the mast, damn.
Yeah.
Zoya, the claw reaches up to grab a hold of our owlin friend. I need you to roll your acrobatics or athletics. Gotta beat a 25.
I hope you have good acrobatics.
I have a +5. I need to roll a natural 20.
Well, we
Please,
sacrificed
Twitch
these-
chat, help me.
Oh, sevens. Oh, sevens for the
Okay, I'm
bird.
gonna use my
Fair
inspiration.
Spirit bomber.
I think. Would it really? Okay.
Damn it.
We tried to send her our energy.
All right.
No.
Oh, that's
So-
what we were sending.
Zoya, you are grappled, and it will then provoke an opportunity attack from both Granak and Gur,
Aw,
Is
yeah.
going to try and leave with her?
as
Yeah,
it's going
I'm
to
small petite.
jump her into the water.
Oh, God.
I can't
no.
smite that, sadly, right?
You could if you hit.
I can. Oh, excellent.
Gur will hit, dealing 6 damage. Granak is going to hit, dealing 3.
You can smite that, can't you?
Plus- It's still 48.
You need less than that. And as it goes over the side is when it provokes the opportunity attack. So as it dies, it will disappear.
Yep. Fucker
Just
doesn't
like
even label it.
evaporate?
It evaporates as it hits the water with
Can I
Zoya.
try flying?
Zoya,
Oh,
I need you to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw. Need you to beat an 18, please. Zoya, you are going to suffer 13
Oh,
poison
no.
damage,
Our bird.
and you are poisoned.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get out of the water.
Okay.
You
So
want to drop anchor?
No.
it's
Yes,
Zoya's
one
turn.
drop anchor, not.
Oh, wait.
It's Zoya's
Hold on,
turn.
we're-
Zoya,
Yeah.
what would you like to do?
Get out of the water. I'm gonna fly up onto the ship.
Okay, cool. All right.
Let's get Matilda out of the water. We don't know what else is in there.
All right.
Well, we know Matilda's in there, and the thing's
Well,
not there.
other
Let's
than
find
Matilda.
out if we're still in turn order. Real
We
quick.
are still in turn order because we have
So-
people overboard still. So anything else, Zoya?
So 15, 20, 25, 30. Is there any rope nearby, or did they take it all still?
We've got
You
rope.
guys got
we
rope.
replenished it.
I've not placed any around the ship as I have wanted to
Right.
quite yet, so that I don't know if there's any loose rope.
There would not be a
around.
loose rope.
Okay, so we cannot
Use
follow
most of
Matilda.
it to re-rig the sails.
Well, I have personal rope. I was gonna lay out sets of 50 foot along the thing for people like with their fishing or just doing stuff. So if exactly this situation happens.
Yeah.
But see again, we have not even had a chance to set stuff up before we got attacked.
All right. So Zoya,
So-
anything else?
Just gonna. Do I know how to cure the poisoning?
You do not.
No. It's, poisoning sucks in D&D.
Anything
Okay,
else?
then I'm gonna just be for now.
Okay. After Zoya, we go to Kier.
All right, couple questions. The ship is still moving, right?
With no one driving it.
Yeah, how long does it take the anchor to raise and lower in universe?
A minute minimum.
No,
All right,
no,
I'm going.
I was gonna say the pulling it up would be slower, yeah, but wouldn't
Yep.
it be like probably a couple of rounds to drop?
It's
And
going
hit.
to take a minute.
I'm going to use my orcish ability to dash as a bonus action,
Very well.
and I'm going to steer the ship to try and keep us close with Matilda.
Very well. Cool.
And then, with a supportive little beep, Clara will move over here and grant Zoya a fatty 8 temp HP,
Cool.
Hey, that's awesome. Thank you.
Awesome.
Beep beep.
and that's my turn.
Bop, boop, bop.
After Kier, we go to Matilda Kip.
Okay, cool.
For the record, the ship
Athletics
moves on a
check to
20.
Keep up with the ship.
Okay. Please roll your athletics check to swim with advantage. You are fine. You may move normally. What would you like to do?
Okay. I would like to move a little closer to the ship, keeping pace.
Very well.
How fast can I move when I'm this big?
Technically at half speed while swimming.
Yeah, but what's my normal speed when this big?
Your normal speed.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny little baby steps, shuffling around like Edna Mole.
It takes
Yes.
the full 6 seconds to take one big step. Is the difference, right?
I
Yeah.
see.
Look, we
Like,
know you're
for-
disappointed, but please try and remember the game mechanics. Otherwise, everyone would just turn big and fuck up the rest of it, I think.
All right, all right.
All right,
Just made
so
being
that's your
big
first
even more
movement.
broken.
Yeah, I guess I will continue moving.
Okay.
And if you really wanted to be fancy, you could action surge.
Yeah.
I can get all the way to here.
All right. As you do so, do you grab hold of the ship?
Be careful! You'll break it!
I'm not going to try and pull myself up yet, but I will grab hold of the edge.
Okay.
Like a guiding hand.
Right, like, letting it pull me along the side until the enlargement wears off. And then as I shrink, I should be sort of auto-lifted up to the railing,
Okay.
right?
Wait, grapple hook?
Anything else, Matilda?
Well, that's it. I guess I'll drop my giant's might now, so I'm tinier.
Be nice if you could.
Can't?
You can't
What do you
drop
mean?
it early. I was looking at
it
that.
Oh, dang! I didn't know you couldn't. All right then. I guess I'm just gonna be Bigly for a while.
Well,
I
well,
can
one-
drop
if you-
my enlarge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can cut concentration at any point.
Sounds good.
All right. So Matilda's holding on to the ship. The ship takes a lot of drag.
Oh, is it going on a parade?
No.
Oh.
All right.
Cool, it's just-
So after Matilda, we go to Tyronius.
I'm going to hop up and sort of just kind of try and help Matilda. Did you drop concentration on enlarge, Kia?
I was gonna wait till my turn, but just to give her some warning.
I mean, you can speak
Eh,
as a free
but-
action as well, right?
Yeah, it's free
Yeah.
action. Like,
So yeah. Now that Matilda's on, I'll just say, I'm gonna drop the spell, and then I will break concentration on enlarge.
yeah, I'm gonna like throw grab a rope off the side and like
Yeah,
throw it
and we do
versus
not have
yourself.
any spare rope to be given out on the.
There's
on the
none on the
boat
sides. We just established that.
Okay, sorry. Alright, well, I don't know. Tony's is going to be here and make sure he's not getting in the way.
Okay,
But he's going to keep a lookout. Actually, he's going to be watching the water.
very well.
That's a good thing to be doing.
Cool.
Like, paying attention if the sort, like, you know, we killed the Well, no, Granik killed the Wastrolith. Is the water acting differently now?
No.
Okay.
So, Gur?
Alright.
Sure.
We'll have Mama on board.
Yeah, I guess Gur will come over and I mean, I think he can lift Matilda, actually. So I'm
Pretty easily.
sure.
You can princess carry Matilda.
I can! He's gonna definitely haul Matilda on board.
Matilda, will you resist being princess carried?
Absolutely not. That's hilarious.
Please do
He's very
that.
proud of himself.
Cool. Anything else, Gur, as we achieve snort level 1?
No,
Yeah,
that's all he's gonna do.
All right. Granite?
I'll use my movement to come up here with Kier. I do not have any spells left to be able to help out Miss Zoya out over there. Do you have anything to help her out with that poisoning? Being in the water is most disgusting.
No kidding. I used both my second level spells for the day, otherwise I'd have something.
AKA you two got it.
I don't suppose you've got any, like, say 5 points of lay on hands left?
I have one first level spell for cure wounds. I just don't have my second level for lesser restoration.
the other bag.
Okay.
All right, and so again, no lay on hands.
No, I used
'Cause,
all 30.
5 points can cure things.
Yeah, no, that's why I did not lead with that.
Yeah. All right.
That was my emergency. If this thing does not get out onto the ship, it's triple attacking Matilda again, and she needs every ounce of HP or death.
Yeah. No, we made good choices. We just got to keep Zoya alive.
Alright, so with my action,
there-
I'll basically just go back 30 feet and be in the center of the ship, and then my turn thereafter dashing.
All right. So, we can go ahead and exit initiative if you guys would like.
Why did you word it like that?
Because I'll take poison damage.
I'd rather we stay in
Very well.
initiative
So,
until we find some
Zoya?
kind of solution for Zoya.
I put lotion on Zoya.
Oh, he puts the lotion on the feathers.
Yeah.
Or you can like massage it in, like go underneath the feathers and go.
No,
like,
no.
massage it
Poisoned
in.
people can't be choosers.
Oh, okay,
Right.
damn. I
Shut up!
still
I'm
have
trying to heal you.
Especially with a toddler involved.
All right. So, Gur,
Yes.
what you doing?
Gur's gonna reach into his backpack and pull out his restorative ointment jar. And like pull a dollop of it out and just smear it across Zoya's forehead.
Okay.
I was almost thinking, like, wait, she's been poisoned. Doesn't that mean you have to address where the poison went in? So you have to swallow it?
All right.
What?
This is magical ointment.
So,
Yeah, I don't play that logic.
Zoya, you are no longer poisoned as you regain 11 hit points.
Hooray! Alright,
Really?
I was gonna try
You
healing
put
her
lotion
next,
on
so...
its skin.
Wait, can I just like massage this into like the dry feather glands? Can I do that?
It's an ointment.
Okay, I'm
So-
gonna like just moisturize.
Can I
Moisturize me.
roll either like a knowledge or a medicine to figure out the exact interaction that happened there? If it was just being healed at all, or if it was specifically the ointment that did something?
It's the ointment.
Yeah.
I can link it if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, the ointment provides lesser restoration,
Oh.
sort of,
No.
and it's
Yeah.
cured of
Ceases
any
to be poisoned.
disease. That's what. How many charges has got left?
It ceases to be poisoned, which is important.
Yeah, it
I
seems
have
to be
I have
poison
2
and is cured
charges
of
on
any
it left, and
disease.
then I have to refill it.
Sorry, what was that battle? I couldn't hear you.
I said I have 2 charges, and then I have to refill it.
Right, so we need to. Yeah, we always keeping that bloody thing charged.
Most of the time, I keep my second level spells to have lesser restoration for stuff like this as well. But the thing that was gonna party wipe us was in our face, and I declared, I'm gonna put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
I feel like that was a good
You did it. You did the correct thing.
Me being poisoned is much better than me being dead.
I mean,
correct.
That's
True
also true.
and real.
He's not lying, but he's right.
Right.
So just
now
to be
that
clear,
this is-
we can exit
Okay.
initiative because Zoya
Yes.
is not taking poison damage every minute for the rest of time.
until she takes a long rest.
Right.
Nope.
But every
the
she would
ultimate
need
long
to take 8 hours to long rest, which means
Every
that
minute?
so that's 600 saves times 8, so you're looking at 2,400
4,800.
saves.
4,800, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, poison is nasty.
No.
Anyway.
That's why it was a joke.
Tyrone is also just gonna yell at Enlund Point. I hope you appreciate we cleaned this fucking thing up for you.
We cleaned
Bold
one
of you to
them,
assume there was just one.
I said this fucking thing, not everything.
Oh my gosh.
Bold of you to assume that it won't come back.
I'm gonna be ritual casting a spell. All of you fucking stay around here who doesn't need to steer the ship. I'm gonna be over here casting water breathing as a ritual, but it's going to take what is it? It says 10 minutes plus the spell, 1 action plus spell thing.
Excuse
But
me.
It'll be really helpful once we get out of poisoned waters.
Yep. Cool. So, Kier, are you driving the ship towards out of
Yes.
poisoned waters? Excellent.
Yes, very yes.
oh, not wizards.
I'm gonna set up 6 stations of rope, 3 on each side, with 50 foot of rope, because I have 300 feet.
Excellent. So, as you guys set outwards, you guys can leave the poisoned area around Inland Point after several hours. But the question becomes, which direction are you sailing in?
Away.
Away from Inland Point, so straight eastward. Understood.
No.
Now hold on. The child does not get to make that decision and just speak for the party. Her heart's in the right place, though. Her heart is in the right place.
Here gets to decide.
Let's see. We're gonna hit the town we were at before.
Ryport was the one that we hit.
Ryport. Thank you.
We are short on supplies, though, so we are going to want to be conscious of that and probably make a couple of inland stops this time.
Are there any pit stops on the way to Ryport?
I would have to, I don't have, before we roll this, I would say, can I spend my hour trying to get my 7th level of freaking,
You need to get the tools back.
Here.
my
No, hold on. I
cartography,
got
yeah.
this. I got this.
Yeah,
I
he
got
can-
this.
He told me he could improvise it to get me my skill up.
I can do slightly better than improvise because I have.
Oh, right, we were talking about mending or something, right?
No.
No,
No, I
make-
just get to summon. There we go. Right tool for the right job. I can spend 1 hour of uninterrupted work to just conjure tools of my choice that exist until I use this feature again.
Neat. You didn't tell me how long it lasted. I assumed it was an hour.
I did specify that it didn't have a duration.
I must have misinterpreted the hour of creation for hour of duration.
No worries. So yeah, Kier will take a fat minute break, and put Matilda in charge. And in my mind's eye, she's still big, but
Whoa. By the way,
probably not.
if it's not interrupted at the first 10 minutes, as long as everyone, he's going to be getting people within, what was it, 30 feet within him, which 30 feet would cover the, what is it? If Tyrannus is in the middle, 30 feet will cover the whole ship, right, Eric?
No.
Okay, well,
No.
everybody get close to him for a bit. But yes, you will all be able to get water breathing, because it's up to 10 willing creatures. And
Okay.
if we're going to be sailing, I'm going to be doing it daily in the morning at the exact same time.
Okay, so you're
Maybe
going to
early.
consume a 3rd level spell slot every morning?
Nope,
It's a ritual.
because it's a ritual.
Oh, very nice.
Yep.
Cool.
Trust me, that was one of the criteria for actually getting this.
Awesome.
So yeah, proceed, Mr. Kia. Sorry.
Yeah, so Kier will put Matilda in charge so that he can spend an hour creating the tools Granok wants,
Oh, yeah.
and then those will just be his until I need to do that again.
And I will attempt to get my. Oh
What are
my
you trying
god!
to steal,
Finally.
Claire? What are you trying to steal?
I wasn't trying to steal anything. I was trying to do basket weaving.
I thought that was survival, not sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
No.
It sounds like gaslighting.
All right, so
yeah,
I
Tyrone-
now have proficiency with cartography, so
Yes!
we can now roll cartography on maps and stuff for finding our exact location on the map I've been drawing of our journey.
I'm also gonna do this.
Um,
What's the DC for a
20.
successful training? Pardon?
It's an attack roll of a DC 20.
I didn't do it.
You did not.
Alright. No.
What's the proficiency for driving the ship?
Survival
You-
or
you-
water vehicles, if you're proficient, you add it on top of your survival check.
You're already proficient, Matilda, because you managed to get all of
I
it.
know, but I'm making sure that I add the proficiency.
Yep.
how do I
Down
add it
at the very
specifically for cartography?
down at the very bottom, you can see skills. There's a little gear down there, and you can create your own skill.
Got it. Custom skill.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself as well, just because.
Paranoia.
That's just gear.
It's only paranoia until you're right.
So Tyrannus is also going to go downstairs into the hold and like try and meditate and see if he can figure out what his soul is or something like that.
Okay.
Because hearing things through.
So he looks at the bottom of his foot.
Pardon?
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have boots, do you?
No. Hey, never get. But he did find his foot, yes. But
Alright.
Tyrannus is going to like, kind of like, what is it? Attune. He's heard nonsense about attuning to, like, you attune to items. He's going to try attune to his soul. See if he can try and remember things.
Interesting.
Because of the talks with Tay Eagle Splitter, his crew in the tavern.
Okay.
He's heard one theory about where the Dragonborn have come from, and he's going to follow that and see if it's true.
Sure.
Like, is there a role that would have to be like?
This would be a
associated?
history check.
I'm not terrible in that. It's just a +4. Unless I roll, it's a 13.
So, Tyronius, you remember all the good times in Ryport with your parents. You never questioned why you looked different than they did, or why you looked different than your sister. It was just normal growing up. Maybe the kids made fun of you, maybe they were a little afraid. But generally, you had a fairly nice growing up until you went off to learn. And these memories come back of you playing in the streets and questioning why things were the way they were.
This was when.
As a kid.
So hang on. Right. So I was just questioning. Okay, when you say why things the way they were, that was just the usual toddler like kid stuff of why does the world work, or is it more directed?
I'm going to let you decide that.
I'm gonna be probably curious about how the world works. You got to start some.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Well, Zoya's gonna fish.
Very well.
I'm just writing stuff down too.
So survival.
Yes, please. As Matilda drives the ship very easily. Granek
And I was
I'm so
figuring out.
proud.
Yeah, so I was figuring out our route back, trying to find
Awesome.
also spots to stop along the way up for resupplying / spots to do some possible hunting or
sure.
something.
Don't forget, Granak, you're probably best to make a an improvised map of Inland Point, at least get to the consortium so that people beeline there.
Again, I've already started all of these things.
Oh, okay. I just didn't.
So,
Yeah, in character, I've gotten up to the point, and I'll be doing that one tonight in character.
Right.
so,
Okay.
Granek, you'll recall that there were no cities or real stopping points around the coast, and the coast was very rocky. However, you guys did pass 2 islands on the way from Ryport to Inland Point, one being Crab Island, and the other that you guys decided not to visit.
I'll point to that one, and like kind of point it out to Kier. So, do
What?
you remember the second island we ended up not voyaging towards?
Are you gonna get mad at me if I say no?
He'll just kind of look at you with an unchanging face and then continue.
He's disappointed.
You don't know that.
No. Sorry. I meant Tyronius is disappointed.
Tyronius is below deck and doesn't know.
Yeah, fair point.
Everyone's disappointed in spirit. Anyway,
Of the 2 islands that we could see along our trip down the coastline, one of them had giant crabs, and he'll look
Remember
at you
that
with that one. And then the one we ended up not searching towards whatsoever.
you think that one's gonna have a place to get supplies?
Of the 2, it seems more possible, possibly. But the other island we know is also near those natives. We'd want to try to skim around either way.
All right. Well, let's give it a try. In the worst case scenario, we can just head to Crab Island and
Get
gosh,
lunch.
I'm getting sick of the flavor of crab.
As long as most of us are spending a good amount of time fishing as well and keeping our immediate stock up, that will also help.
Goya will have 0 luck.
It won't be the most flavorful meals, but or rather original meals, but it will get us by.
Man, I lived off hardtack for a couple months. You're good.
Months? Boy, you're lucky.
Crab legs remind me of the time where I tried to steal crab legs from Throxky. Ah, such good times.
Ah, Thrax.
And you paid for everything about it.
Ah, such
Whatever
good times.
happened to that guy?
I'm pretty sure he works at the library now.
He's probably out
Oh.
there living his best life,
No,
not getting attacked
incorrect.
in Inland Point.
My character specifically joined saying, hey, he was a friend, I'm looking for him. And he was not in town.
Yep, he's gone.
Hmm.
He ran as far from this party as he could.
I thought he
ran-
went to go help Verm at the library or something.
Nope.
No.
Oh,
If
wow.
anything, he might have gone like north to play chess with a guy.
Oh, yeah. That too.
You know what? That does sound right. At least what little I knew.
All right. So you guys spend the rest of the day sailing northwards using the supplies that you were given by Ace Tiger.
Yep, so I'll use our first day off of that.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep watch for first watch. And which non-dark vision person wants to be with me?
I'll do it.
Okay.
You lost me at non-dark vision.
Okay.
I was gonna say I could, but no, I think I'll save daylight.
Yeah.
Here. Do you want to keep the ship going and just swap off in the middle of the night for who's driving?
I mean, we could, but what's the hurry?
Get us out of the plague waters faster.
Yeah.
Thought we were out of the plague waters.
The father. Okay, let me put this forth, Captain. Fuck this place. I want to go home.
All right.
A,
I suppose we.
First long day does not sound like the worst idea.
Plus, just to
Alright.
clarify,
Isn't home where the party is?
It'll
That's what I was
still
gonna
be.
say.
It'll
Like-
still be trading off for shifts. We'll still all get a rest. It's just that there will be 3 people on shift instead of 2.
We can just have late mornings and such.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
if you guys-
understand.
And if you guys sleep like below decks in hammocks or something, I can still hit you with water breathing. But yeah, Sawyer, don't worry. I'm actually not saying I want to go to Ryport. I want to go to Nausha with you guys because that's home.
Nice.
All right, but yeah, I'll take the night shifts because you know I can see.
Awesome.
Okay.
So I'll take
rest.
first watch with Tyro
Awesome.
and Kier.
Yeah, so me and Gur will do second watch with Kier driving,
Sure.
It's going. Wait, what?
right?
That would mean that
No.
Kier stays up all night long and gets level of exhaustion.
Gernok, you're gonna be.
Well, what's
with
gonna
me on the
happen-
second shift.
Kier's gonna stay up all night long and then he's gonna sleep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? I don't know anymore. I don't care. I'm taking last
That's
watch.
what I
then.
thought. That's what I thought was happening. Was Kier was gonna be
No.
okay?
Halfway through the night, we're swapping.
Oh, okay. That works
Yeah.
too.
Okay, perception. An 11.
Fuck you.
Awesome. Here, your perception check.
Yep.
Natural
My
20.
perception. Where did I stub that thing? Right here.
Hey.
Cool. I'm gonna roll a d20
Yeah,
here.
like
Oh no.
Dun dun dun.
You guys safely maneuver without seeing the rocks that were there, and do not ground the ship upon the rocks.
Oh, thank God.
Hooray!
Oh no. We take those.
Mm.
We take
We sure do.
Meanwhile, I'm going to roll a d3.
Oh no.
Stop rolling things.
Boo.
Matilda
Using out
Kip.
the pad. Now there are 2 of them.
What? What now?
Uh,
Matilda,
It's drinks time.
as you are sleeping,
snore.
you will wake up at home. Your bed is comfortable and the sun is shining through the window. It's going to be a beautiful day. You remember this day.
I remember this day. Wait.
Track meet. It's time to get up.
That's right, it's today!
If
I'm
you,
so excited!
if you don't get up soon, you're going to be late.
Oh, I am up now. Let's go.
You can smell the eggs and oatmeal waiting in the other room with a big glass of orange juice.
Ooh. I'll take a few bites of oatmeal, skip the OJ because that's too acidic, and then I'll have a glass of water.
Okay. Your mom is watching you as you prepare, and she's beaming proudly at you. You're going to kill it today, aren't you?
Absolutely.
She comes over. You know, I'm real proud of you. And she gives you a big hug.
I love you, Mom. Thanks.
She pats you on the back, holds your shoulders as she steps backwards and looks at you. If only you'd stay this little forever.
Mom, I'm bigger than you are now.
I know. And someday you're going to find a wonderful man and you're going to leave and never return.
Mom!
Okay, bye.
And she smiles at you. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't have to be
There
soon.
is on the day of the track meet. I gotta go. I love you. Mwah.
I love you too. And as you go out the door closes, and that's when the butterflies hit. Mom's staying at home. Mom stayed home today. Today's the day that Mom stayed home from your track meet and got sick.
Oh.
This is the day that Mom missed all the rest of the track meets because she never really recovered. This was the last day that your mom was happy for you to go to the track meet and was standing when she did. You remember running in the races, throwing the discus, the shot put. Your dad was in the crowd smiling and cheering. He made it, but why didn't she? As you stand on the podium with your medal around your neck, you look into the crowd looking for Mom standing next to Dad, and he's smiling back at you, proud of his girl. If only she could make it. If only she could. And as the dream fades, you wake up the next morning, late or early, depends on your interpretation. 1 o'clock in the morning, it's dark out. And as you wake up, you remember, Mom's not sick. Mom made it to all your track meets with Dad. What a horrible nightmare.
Ugh.
Wait.
Gotta shake that one out
Heebie-jeebies.
and get my armor back on and head upstairs.
Okay. You find here navigating through rocks. The ship lurches
What?
to the side.
Do we hit anything? No?
Nope.
No! Why would we hit anything? Ever?
Did
We
you
got
wanna
3
keep
people
going?
on
Your-
watch.
Your knuckles are white, Kier.
That's normal.
No, they're supposed to be blue, Care. I think.
I mean, that's just a matter of perspective.
Care. You're tired.
All right. Maybe I'll take a break.
You'll
Yeah.
hear Gernok yawning from behind, hearing Matilda suit up in armor and having already done so, leisurely gotten up out of bed.
Well, I'm gonna head down. Granok here's the signal whistle.
Yep, I'll take it. And I'll kind
Tyrone
of
is-
chuckle at Kier. My knuckles are always white, don't worry.
Tyronius is asleep on deck.
Thanks.
Isn't that the rule? You roll in that one on perception and
fine with
you
that.
roll in asleep. Pardon?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Matilda, Tyronius has fallen asleep on watch.
He's probably like
Just give me like a few minutes, and I'm going to pick up Tyronius, like Princess carry Tyronius back downstairs and put him in a hammock.
Can I at
Oh my
least-
goodness, it's so accurate. He's wearing a dress.
First off, fuck you. Second off, fuck you. Can I roll a disadvantage perception check to see if Tyronius at least notices he's been
Sure,
picked up?
with disadvantage.
It's
Haven't
the
we
ship.
also established I'm the one closest to wearing a dress?
Yeah, we are an
Yes,
actual
this is
guild.
True. It's just more fun to tease Tyro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Tyronius
Uh,
wakes up when you
19.
nudge him.
Oh,
What?
you
I
gonna
wasn't
fight
playing.
me?
What? What?
That was
What? He's like wide awake, and as this is
Okay.
actually. Sorry.
Okay. So, are you struggling to get down on your own 2 feet?
No.
Are you
Because
just letting
usually
this
this is-
happen?
No, because usually this ends up with Matilda grabbing him and go like, "You're going to bed" or something like that, and he's like, "Okay, hang on, I need to do something first. Hang on." No, he does it. Aw, mommy.
Before you cradle him away, add a character question real quick. Do your lamps require attunement to be able to have them do a thing?
Lamps?
Yeah, your floaty lamp that does light.
Oh, the drift globe. No.
Cool. Can we borrow it so that Matilda can see while she's driving?
Oh,
Did
I can
Matilda
see
have
it's
the
That's a
fine.
good idea.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, right,
no,
yeah,
You
'cause
have the
Yeah,
rune
because
thing.
Matilda gave me the rune. Would at first gave me the rune so that the wizard
Yeah,
could see
no,
more, but I
we're good,
wasn't
yeah.
using. But I wasn't
Yeah.
using the secondary effect of it at all. So she was like, you know what? It would be better to just give Tyronius a fucking torch.
Correct. No, for Gord. Yeah, no, we're fine then. Like, we still might borrow the lights because they're just useful while you're asleep.
I mean, sure, you just hand the drift globe. Just make sure you give it back. I can't see shit if I don't have it.
I'll let you borrow the bullseye lantern to get back down, so we're not having an open.
No, no,
flame
Matilda's
on the
carrying me. I'm fine, and he's
I'm
just
Oh,
carrying
no,
carrying
right.
me.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
baby.
no, right. You're being Francis carried. Never mind.
Like Tyronius actually gonna curl up like lizard style.
I
Okay.
live here now.
I'm
Cattle.
gonna take him downstairs, put him in a hammock, and then go back upstairs and take over from Kier.
Hang on, as she's leaving, Tyronius is gonna go, oh, not gonna join me? And poke his tongue out.
I got shift.
I know, get
So
going.
I can leave.
Tyronius, your pillows have left you in a hammock.
That's what I was gonna say. Oh, no bread rolls.
No,
Red rolled.
for the shoulder boulder hurdles.
No, if she wanted, if she was okay with it, Tyronius could be the under the shoulder boulder holder.
Oh no.
Anyway,
So
Tyronius is
Tyronius
gonna
goes
conk
back
out.
to sleep. Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Matilda, as you go up on deck, is there anyone else you'd like to wake up?
Is there anyone else who's asleep?
I'm asleep.
You are asleep. Are you up in the rigging asleep? Because I'm not going up there.
I'd be like up in the sails
Enjoy
comfortably.
your nap.
And
Yeah, I'm
Gur.
comfortably nested.
Yeah, no, I was getting to it. I was just waiting for her to finish.
Gur's also asleep.
Baby Gur is also asleep. Is there a crate or box somewhere around here?
Many.
Okay. I would like to find an empty one and put Gur in.
Got real crates here. Real.
Wait, you're not gonna wake
crates.
her up for a shift?
I hope
Just
you.
gonna-
I
just
feel
gonna
like
live-
I would have woken up with Granok.
I didn't specifically
Aw.
say I woke you up. I said I
Oh,
woke
okay.
up because of Matilda getting dressed up in armor.
Got you.
Yeah, I would pick Gur up and like maybe carry him up on deck and then put him in a crate so he could continue his nap.
Okay.
Because growing kids need sleep.
Kids, that
Joke's
kid's
on
gonna-
you. He's not growing.
Oh no, we've stunted him.
He's a dwarf. He's a dwarfism.
He's been bonked on the head one too many
He's
times.
just a kid. Anyway,
For now, he's just kidding.
Mm.
so Matilda, as you're the only one awake on watch,
I've been saying I'm on
Granok is
oh,
up.
are you going to be staying awake as
Granok
well?
knows things and sees things.
All right, so Granak's staying up as
No,
well.
we just woke up.
Okay.
We were sleeping.
Okay, I thought you were with the first shift. My mistake.
No, he does not.
So Granak is going to keep a very sharp eye out for Matilda. Matilda, you will drive the ship very well. Granak, as the ship is sailing along,
Uh-oh.
you look up
That's
at
not
the
should be bad.
stars, knowing the constellations thanks to your studies.
Damn straight.
As you're watching them, it's a beautiful night. No clouds. None.
Looking for something fun to do.
As Matilda sings from the steering wheel, Grenik, you see a shooting star.
Make a wish.
Always. Just gonna decide on it real quick and send it to Eric.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
like no, please remember it, Eric, so that the next morning he doesn't say "I wish" and then "oops."
So, You
My
guys will
character
pass
can
the
now break the
night
fourth wall.
uneventfully. Everyone can get a long rest and wake up the next morning.
All right. I'm gonna start when everyone sits down for breakfast. I'm gonna start ritual casting, water breathing again.
All right.
It's our new daily ritual, you might say.
Hmm. Oh, by the way, seeing as the ship's been looted, we don't have any ginger mead.
Oh no, they
Yeah.
took the ginger mead.
Mhm.
Well, why is the mead gone?
Which is why I
won't-
need all of you to go ahead and make your Constitution saving throw.
Do, 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 do,
This is
do,
going to be fun.
do.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Natural 21.
Nice.
All right. So I will roll the sea state today and determine how bad the ocean is. Everyone's perfectly fine, as it is just enough of a wind to keep the ship going, but not enough to make you guys ill.
Choose.
You're making great time.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Tyrannus is just gonna try and. Oh, sorry, Q.
No, I was just saying wonderful. Go ahead.
Tyrannus is gonna try again that history check to see if he can go like deeper into the past or like see. Can he remember like anything from his birth? That's just gonna be what he's gonna be doing over the ship.
Roll a
ship's
history check.
trip.
Now that you're
Oh, boy.
digging for your birth. All right.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
That's an 18 on the die. That's almost the best. Yeah.
Cool. How old is Tyronius?
Tyronius is the sheet description. What was it? Characters here. 25.
So you remember all the way back to when you were 3.
Oh damn! It
jeez.
actually got fuck. Still the same stuff, running around.
You
Tripping over his own
remember
tail.
tripping over your diaper and generally eating crayons, burping, lightning across the ground,
God, can you
electrocuting
imagine?
mom. Yeah. It was a thing. They
Can you
got used to it
imagine
over
that?
time.
Does Tyronius' mother have resistance to lightning damage just for having to deal with that?
She wishes.
But yeah, so alright, that's
General
my
kid
thing.
thoughts and memories.
Pardon?
General kid thoughts and memories. You remember mom being pregnant with your sister.
I thought the sister was older, but okay.
Your other sister.
Wait. What?
And
Did I ever get to see this sister when she was born?
Not immediately, but shortly afterwards, yes. You remember
What was-
coming up next to the side of the bed. And you remember seeing the little elf girl in the arms of Mama. And wondering, why doesn't she look like me? And Mama reached out, because you're my special tie.
Die.
No,
Tie-dye.
no.
No.
fair.
Ty no die, please. Ty won't live. Ty no die.
But what if it was spelled with a Y instead of an I?
Yeah.
Because that was their choice. Elves do weird things with names. What the fuck are you on my case about for, dude?
What if you were all of the colors of dragon?
And I'd be fabulous!
Like a rain.
I'd be very proud.
Like a rainbow.
But no, so... I suppose that would have just been a back thought. It's like, oh, because I'm special and... Alright. Thanks for that, Eric. I'm just gonna try and get past this fucking 7th thing to do the whip cracking. That's it. What was the DC again?
20 on the attack roll.
Watch Tyrannus wrap it around his fucking head. Nope.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Not quite there.
Time to start a new tool of the trade, because cartography be done.
Have you done smithing tools before?
I have nothing to practice smithing with on a boat.
Some smithing, we wouldn't have the equipment for it, yeah. What about woodcut?
I have a smithing kit, but like we have no metal to practice with or anything like that really.
You
I'm
don't have-
sorry, there's a metal toilet seat around here somewhere. You
I'm
can
gonna
hammer
lie,
that bad boy out flat.
At best I get like a day then, right? But still, like open flame on boat smithing does not seem like the best idea.
Well, it wouldn't be an open flame. You'd have people like you would have special setups on like ships for smithing stuff.
Correct.
But yeah, we need special
Compared to just like my portable anvil, which is, you know, not boat friendly.
Yeah. No. I trust me. I get you. Although, by the way, you'll probably find this funny. One of the things that when Kier was choosing his thing was, oh wait, can we make Gur's toilet seat a returning weapon?
I recall, yes.
Yeah. Fucking throw that thing like.
But anyways, I was thinking about like, what the hell did I have it written down as? Just essentially tailoring from World of Warcraft, but my brain is being
Weaver?
dumb, and I don't think it's just a tailor's kit. Is it a
Leather
weaving kit?
working?
I think it's a weaving kit.
Seamstress or something. Seamster.
If you
Yeah,
want to be
it
a
seems-
tailor, you would need to have fabric
nail.
and practice.
I do have fabric in my chest. I need Tyra to open my chest still. I forgot
I
to
still
do
have
that.
not prepared.
Yeah, I've
Oh, yeah.
to do
Scalpel?
it before the long rest though, but I forgot.
No, wait.
No, if you want, well, okay, if Eric is okay with retroactive, Tyrannus could have cast it before he went to bed, because
No.
he still had, okay.
Nice
So
try.
no, he's fine. That's fine. An attempt was made. He's fine going down and opening the chest. Do you want it open?
Yes.
Then I cast the... Ow, sore knuckle.
Okay.
There you go.
So you cast knock
You
on
got-
the
you got
chest. Awesome. The chest opens.
Yep. So I do have stuff that I can work with tailoring stuff.
Cool.
So that would be
Sleight of hand,
probably
absolutely.
also sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Since
Cool.
it's a new day, can Gur practice his weaving as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh no, what he's gonna do is gonna try, like, I don't know if you've ever groomed a horse or anything,
I
but
have.
you comb their hair out. Okay, so when you pull the extra hair out the tails, that's what he's gonna do, but like to his leg, and then he's gonna try to use that to weave just something.
Hold on. One
Yeah, yeah,
moment
yeah.
here. How long are Gur's leg hairs?
He's a fuzzy baby boy.
No, I understand. But how long are we talking his leg hairs?
You're talking
3-4
Pomeranian?
inches.
3 to 4
Wider, like-
inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would think they'd actually be thicker than that because my like hair is like almost 3 inches, 2.5 inches.
Well, maybe you're a monster.
Yes,
Are
and we
you a
already.
bugbear?
You lived with me. You knew how fuzzy I was.
Wait, hold on. I need a ruler.
So you're saying that Greenock is also a bugbear.
Wait,
No,
Grenek,
Greenock is
your
just even
leg
not
hairs?
yarn.
No.
Wait, Grenek's leg hairs IRL are 3 inches long.
Like 2.5.
No judgment,
You're
just
a
that's
bugbear.
spectacular, man.
They're blonde and gorgeous and fabulous. They're just incognito.
Oh my god.
I do not want to hear about your luxurious leg hairs.
They're like
No, you don't want to hear
Slaying
this. You don't want to
someone.
hear the stories I was talking to my sister about today. And with that, I'm gonna drop that topic and say
Oh,
let's
no.
continue.
Yeah, see,
I
the
think
image
I'm
that
in
goes
the
into
20s.
Eric's head, like the image that goes into Eric's head when we discuss this, is the picture of the 1980s leg warmers. You know, the big
Yep,
furry
yep.
ones. That's kind of what.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay,
But they're blonde.
understood. Cool.
Not wrong.
Yeah, but they're blonde, and I have one. I have 2 of them.
Oh, just
The
2
maniac-
hairs.
Maniac on the floor.
No, no, no.
Oh, I thought
Individual
we were talking 2 legs or 2 hairs.
2 legs.
Okay, understood.
Individual hairs.
I'm getting down to the 2 hairs thing.
Understood. All right. Well, that
Maniac
derailed us a little
before.
bit. Let's get back on track.
Glad I could
Yeah,
break
that's
Eric
moving on.
with leg hair.
That's what duct tape for.
All right. So, as you guys spend the day sailing along, there's no threats to you.
Awesome.
This
I
guy
like them.
has a few clouds.
Oh.
What's interesting about the clouds, though, is that the clouds are coming in bands. Like long curved lines across the sky.
Can we roll survival to see what that might mean?
Sure, you may roll survival.
So can I roll history instead for like trends of the past if this has happened?
That's fine.
And what it would incite?
Yeah. If you get anything less than a 19, I'll be disappointed in you.
Well, I got exactly a 19 because I rolled
There
an
you go.
11.
All right.
Because you rolled an 11. Yeah.
Let me
Because I rolled
set
average.
On an like that's the thing. Like passive skills are insane when you get to think about them. You know, you just add. Was it plus?
Well, just
8
wait
to it?
until I add expertise into that. It's not,
Yeah.
and I have like base 13 by then.
All right. So to Tyronius, to Zoya, to
Ah,
Granick.
Garrett's too busy admiring his braided legs.
Indeed.
Oh no.
So
Oh, no.
I
I'm
posted a
gonna walk
picture in
up to-
Discord. You're welcome.
I'm gonna walk up to Kier and just say, you know, probably Granak as well. Sorry, no, Granak has probably got the same thoughts.
Also
Ma-
noticing.
Yep. It's like, hey, that might be a hurricane up ahead. Do we want to try and pull in and? What? Yeah,
There's a hurricane up ahead.
you've got the two.
Oh.
I'm gonna look at Granak, who I assume would be up here trying to tell Kier something.
I was gonna say, I was gonna roll perception to see if I couldn't find like a cove or something, somewhere we could try to at least shelter a chunk of the storm.
Yeah. Could we do that?
You guys have been dodging
Like
rocks
shelter
the
from
entire
storm.
day. Staying near the shoreline is a bad idea.
That's true, but
Yeah,
being out in open water during a hurricane is not a great idea either.
Being in a hurricane just as a
Isn't a
whole
good
is a
idea.
bad idea. So we better batten down the hatches. Hey, Captain.
Yeah, actually, and make sure everybody's got their life ropes tied to them, maybe 2.
And and remember, you've all got topped up with water breathing. So if you just stay with the thing, you'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
I have literally already used all of my rope. So if anyone else has rope that they need to secure themselves,
Does anybody not have
Can you just
personal rope?
sail away from it?
I have arms.
You know, Matilda, there's actually a saying where I come from, and it remarks on the futility of trying to outrun a storm.
Only a princess would outrun a
Well-
storm. Is that from the Prince of Persia movie?
I don't think so. What did you have in mind, Matilda?
Okay. I mean, it's out there, right? It's out there and it's heading this way. Why don't we turn the ship and like just move out of its path so that it goes by us? No. Over there.
I have an idea.
What's up?
So, I've read in books and heard sayings about like the eye of the storm is the calmest point. So why don't we go into it?
Because we'd have to go through hell to get through a little point. See, imagine this. Imagine this. Someone's hitting you, and as close as you can get to them, the closer you get to them, they're hitting you harder. You might be able to get to a calm point, but then you don't know which way it would be going, and also you would take a lot of damage to get to it. Plus, this is just like, again, I live in out of character. I live in a place with no cyclones or hurricanes or anything like that, so I don't know if they always end in tornadoes.
What would I have to roll to know if it would be possible to dodge the storm?
This would be a survival check.
Survival. All
I
right.
couldn't do this with cartography because that's not the same as like
No,
navigation
it
and
is not.
such, right?
Yeah, cartography does not give you meteorology.
Well, I survival things.
So, with your survival gear, your ship, when you were part of the previous crew, you guys decided to avoid several storms by going either away from them or around them or harboring near islands, just staying away from rocks and finding a decent place and setting the anchor and being miserable throughout the storm. You remember all
That's
the
why I rolled
repairs.
that.
You remember all the repairs
That's
you
why
had to do after the fact too.
That's why I rolled the 17, looking for a spot we could just weather the storm.
Yep.
Yeah, can I try and
But you said there was just rocks, so
There's rocks and the 2 islands that you guys have visited, or the 1 island you visited and the 1 island you haven't.
is that one near enough? The
Yeah, could we reach either of those before the storm hits?
That's a good question.
Can I try and see a way to get, like, with perception to get out of the rocks at least? So if we can just like hunker down and just, we'll have to fix this. We'll probably spend a day fixing the ship up.
That's up to you guys. If you go deeper,
Let's
you'll be able
see.
to avoid the rocks because they're near the shore.
21.
If you
Try
go
and get
deeper, you will avoid the rocks.
I say we.
think-
No, go for Captain.
No, I was going to say I think the most consistent way to just weather this would be to go deeper, so we don't have to worry about the rocks, anchor down, and be miserable.
And if the
if we
protector
can reach
comes,
the island, we should aim for it. But if we can't, I would agree.
and
Well,
if the
I rolled a
protectorate-
20. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if the protectorate finds us like in their waters because we've gone too far, we just say, "Hello, oh mighty great ones. We wish to just harbor the storm, so that we do not delete us, and we'll be out of your way."
Yeah, and I'll just hide.
Kenpachiro, right?
Where the fuck was that from?
But as for whether or not we
Physical
can reach
being.
as for whether or not we can reach one of the ports, does my 21 survival tell me anything in that regard, there, Mr. Eric?
There's potential.
Yeah, I'm thinking just deeper waters.
Then we can at least bunker down and get ready for it, rather than.
I'm
racing
confident I
and
can
hope.
repair any. I'm confident I can repair any damage the ship takes. We just gotta, survive. Objective: survive.
All right, captain's orders.
Noki
You want to
day.
ask?
Still
Okay,
weird
I
to
have
hear.
100 feet of rope. We can tie 25 feet to each person.
I've got
No,
my own
not
rope, I
25.
think.
There are
Hmm.
6 points with anchored on the boat now, with 50 feet of rope.
Yeah. So we'll just stick to that. You know, I don't know about you, but if we're if we're on the ship during the hurricane, I'm going to be under deck, and I suggest you do as well, Miss Featherweight.
Excuse me. Wait. Okay, that's actually valid.
Like, yes, and he's going to put his
I
hand
think
on
she
Zoya's
started
head.
that encounter below deck.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, he's going to put his hand on Zoya's head. Actually, probably has to bend down to do so. It's like, look, you're great at shooting things, but if you're up on here when the winds are going, I'm going to grab that rope and start using you as a kite.
I mean, that might be fun.
It might be if we were on land without the chance without the chance of being separated. I was going to say drowning, but then I realized that now
Two
water
things can be
breathing.
real.
Pardon?
Two things can be real. If she gets lost long enough out at far enough at sea long enough, your ritual will end and she'll drown.
Yeah, that's it. If we can't find
Yeah.
you, like at least when I was dunked in the water, I could shoot up a bolt of "Hey guys, I'm over here" in the form of lightning. Anyway, so what's the rules? What's the call, Captain? What do you want us to do?
The calls, we go deeper. We anchor down and we just weather the storm.
Outwards
Yes.
we go!
Yes, sir. And so, let's go.
Okay.
All right,
And I
we
can
need to go
spot-
deeper.
And I can spot.
So you
12
sail the
of-
ship deeper.
And once we get to the point where we start setting anchor, I'll start doing sales stuff to make sure they're sealed up.
Sure.
take as little damage as possible.
Cool.
I'm gonna do probably another water breathing ritual, just because it doesn't cost anything but time for me to do it.
All right.
So everyone pinged when they're close enough, just for just as he's nearing the end of the ritual. It's like, all right, get close to me. 10 minutes done.
All right. So,
Cool.
as you guys are out there, it's a beautiful day. Those lines of clouds keep coming across the sky slowly, almost leisurely. Each time they do, there's a little bit of a rain shower, but nothing to write home about. Do you guys want to anchor down?
Yeah. Should we
Here?
Yep.
raise
anchor
the
down.
sails?
Yep. Raise the sails. Anchor down.
And while we're doing it, probably go fishing and see if we can catch anything for, stock up on rations and such.
Yeah,
while we're
until we see the last of the waves of the calmness passing over, I'm gonna try to do a little bit of fishing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna raise the sails and help out
Oh,
with
the
fishing.
Granite's already done that.
Again, I said I'd do it when we stopped, so if
Oh,
she wants
okay,
to
my
quote
bad.
unquote assist when it happens, she can.
Ah,
You
sorry, my
sure did
bad.
not fish well.
Okay, so how do you do proficiency with
We
with...
just add it to the number after the fact. Just go and do the roll.
Okay,
Alright, I'm gonna.
got it.
I'm gonna
So
roll
that'd
as
be
well.
an 18.
You catch a very nice fish.
Big fish.
It's about an 8-pound fish.
That's
Hey.
a small fish, but big fish.
It's big
That's
enough
the
to
better
feed all
one.
of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a day's rations for everyone.
Mm.
I guess
Awesome.
a meal, but still.
Cool. As you guys,
We definitely take those.
as you guys are anchored here and spend the day fishing, the weather gets calmer. The rain showers are lighter. It's a nice, quiet day as the sun begins to set.
All right. If we lose a day of time being overly cautious for this storm, that's fine.
Just watch it hit us in the middle of the night.
Do we not even want to have anyone on deck, just in case?
Oh, we absolutely always have somebody on deck.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I mean,
I'm gonna take a
can,
sleep.
can I be
actually.
like fastened to the deck or something, so I can be on watch still? And someone like
fast-
carries me inside, or I'm like on a baby harness.
do we just have someone below? What is it? You're on the that grate that's in the middle of the ship, and just wherever one of the holes you're big enough, and then we pull you through when it starts to get a bit hairy.
Or I'm strapped to someone's back, and said person is strapped to below decks.
If you do that, I'm calling you Kazooie all the day, all the rest of the campaign.
I don't even know who that is.
I know.
God.
That's funny.
It's all right. You would be Banjo
Yeah.
because you're yellow.
I'm fine with that.
At least I'm not yellow.
Wrong with being yellow, huh? You got something against people? You're racist against people who have yellow
No.
That's not a race.
species? Chromasis?
It's because you're a coward, sir.
I know. Well, no. Eric told me, hey, you need to stay out of the combat, but don't Anyway,
So, you guys go to bed and set watches, yes?
yeah.
I'll
Yep.
take first watch with somebody who
Cool.
can also be strapped.
All right. So
To something.
Zoya won't be hanging out with Odysseus. You heard it here first.
Yay.
I'm gonna see this.
Wait.
I want to listen to the siren songs. What do you mean, guys? We're gonna turn this around.
So, as you guys wait on watch, the rain will come. It's a nice pitter-patter of gentle, soaking rain.
For now.
It lasts better part of 3 hours. No wind. None. Just straight up and down, wet rain.
That's your bad omen.
I didn't say that doesn't sound good at all.
And here's your sign.
Nothing else
Here's the
happens.
Shit, aiming for the fan.
Does it let up when
Yeah.
day comes around?
It lets up around midnight.
You know
Okay.
what? Better safe than sorry. I'm okay with
Yeah.
stressing out for about an hour or two.
Yeah, well, stressing over an hour, dude. We lost today. It's
You
fine.
know what? It's fine. We got some fishing done.
Yeah. We got to decompress.
As you guys decompress aboard your ship all night long, you guys can get a long rest and wake up the
Hooray.
next morning refreshed.
Hooray.
Okay, and can we check the skies to see if what it is? Or...
Beautiful clear skies.
Okay, cool.
We must have missed the storm. It must have been heading either already west or
Ugh.
north or south, and we just missed it by the outside of it.
For the
This is all
record,
lulling us
you
into a false sense of
guys-
security.
you guys missed the storm because it's hitting someone else right now, and they are further west than you.
Ooh,
Oh,
Is
that's
it the
funny.
train wreck?
I'm not answering that.
Darn it.
Wait, if we didn't sail overnight, we'd have actually been right near that. Oh god.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, we accidentally made the right choice,
The
guys.
hurricane is headed west.
Ooh.
God, I had to stop and
You know what?
actually like think about the map for a second. Oh god.
Out of character.
Yeah.
Out of character. I'm just gonna bow. You're welcome.
yeah, 'cause
Good.
you-
Yeah,
and-
yeah. Thank you.
See, I'm not gonna lie, this is the fun part of not paying attention to Eric's other campaigns because I'm working during that time. But it's like, oh shit! Now I need to watch the VOD and see who gets fucked up.
You know? Which are available on YouTube every single day.
Yep, actually they are. Like that's
Oh,
that's
nice.
amazing.
Yep.
Just a little chill in there while you got a moment.
Absolutely.
Like,
Paying
it's very
attention to
chilling.
those.
We always
Amanda
be
Lads-
plug-in.
Please like and
Angela,
comment
no.
and subscribe.
Oh
No,
my god.
absolutely.
God,
We
no.
always be plug-in.
No, no. Hang on, no. The real way you know that he's shilling. Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
No.
Oh, hell no.
No, you get off
we
this
can't.
ship.
No.
Out of the ocean, go.
No. Yeetus.
Right.
Tyro has
Tyro,
been yoked.
what spells do you have in your spell book?
Oh,
Deleted.
they're all gone. They're all gone. All your spells are gone now.
Sorry. I'd like to say that she at least has disadvantage on the roll because she is 2 foot something, and I am biggest chunkus.
You
Oh,
are not
Oh my
biggest.
god.
And
I'd
you
like to see you
know.
throw a 6'7" fucking dragonborn as a 2 foot nothing.
put it this
I
way.
could do it.
Even
We'll throw you
if
onto the ship.
even if that organization were to sponsor or approach me to be sponsored, I would not accept their sponsorship.
No, you have standards.
I do.
You know, standards.
Professionals have standards.
They do.
No,
Yes.
professionals have standards.
However, if Blizzard would like to approach me, I will totally be a shill.
Who?
Wouldn't that be kind of like, hey Eric, remember us? Hey Dave, how you been?
Oh, you were dead.
I think there's only like 3 people still working there when I worked there. So 3 of the people that worked there on my team are still working there as far as I know. So
Okay.
anyway,
here's hoping.
Can I try and toss Tyro around on the deck?
Tyro?
Because why not?
He's, I just want to see if you can pick me up. Even I am like Tyrones is a 6'7" or 2 meters for everyone else in the world. Gangly dragonborn.
Okay, so you're mostly bones. Got it. Come on, let's go.
I'm actually going to see if I can find his weight.
You are hollow bones.
Haha.
What would it be? Like, I think it's. Oh, what is it? Hang on.
Haha,
I was
deal
gonna
with
say,
it. I have longer
roll
legs.
your athletics or whatever it is to actually.
Okay. GM, what would it be?
It's athletics for you.
Athletics? Yep. Okay.
And the defender gets to choose athletics or acrobatics. So you can pick him up. You can struggle and pull on his knee and be unable to lift him.
I lightly pick at his ankles because why not?
I'm going to pick up. I'm going to lift my leg that she's trying to pick me up with, just as like a little bit of encouragement because this is adorable.
Like wrestling with a 4-year-old.
Yeah. Oh no, you're totally gonna get me! And all of a sudden, like Kier's like, "Hey, Tyrannus, I need you here." Whoop! And he's just walking around with his like a fuzzy leg warmer.
Just
Sorry,
like Grenag's leg hairs.
Yeah, there you go.
You're never gonna forget that, are you, Eric?
I'll do some callbacks
Never.
occasionally.
No, see, it's always been something that's weird to me. Why is it that humans have different types of hairs on their bodies? Imagine if the hair that was on top of your head was the same that grew everywhere on your body, like braiding armpit
We're not
hair
going to
with
go into
muscles.
that at the moment.
Yeah, we're not. That's like shower thoughts.
No. This is not the shower thoughts show.
We don't let the invasive thoughts come out. We keep those deep and dark inside.
Indeed.
Oh, you don't want to see what my deep and dark inside looks like.
No,
Turn red.
no, let's
no,
move on. I'm sailing away.
So, where are we going,
Sailing.
guys? Kier? Where are we going?
We're going back to our original course, which is we were headed to the island that was not Crablandia.
Awesome.
Craftopia.
Cool. So as you guys are approaching that island, you see that there are several huts on the island, and there is an obvious little place to dock. Would you like to dock there, sir?
Yes.
Hang on. Sniff is in my fucking shirt. Oh, he was in my shirt.
All right. So, here we go. You'll find yourselves at the lower left corner of the map.
Oh no, it's a battle map. No.
Is this a previous? Huh. Okay, you're in there now. You're in there. I hope you guys can see on camera what's going on.
Should I go
I
scout?
don't think we've been here before.
No, we haven't.
This
This
was
was the
the one
island
we
that we
didn't go
we chose to ignore.
Hey.
I don't know how I feel about blue
can I go
people.
scout? Can I go scout?
Please do.
Okay.
There's a person just off the boat.
Well, yeah, I'm shorter than the boat's walls.
Unfortunately, we've got 2 Goliaths.
One smaller than
PG
the
entry
boat.
is not happening.
Too bad.
Hello.
Never mind.
They wave in your general direction.
Permission to disembark.
You guys are seeing a Triton woman with shells for a bra and a nice light fabric skirt.
Ooh.
She waves at you.
So I would hop up on top of the railing of the boat and just sit there.
We'd like to dock for a time and maybe purchase some supplies off of you.
She points at her ear and tilts her head.
She doesn't understand you.
Try speaking. What languages do we know?
I know
know
Celestial,
Orcish.
Common, Sylvan, and Thieves' Cant.
I know
Quick
Draconic
gang
and Elvish.
signs.
Guru is gonna stand on the edge of, like, right on the top of the banister for the boat, and mimic
He's on the edge.
eating something, and then hold up a gold coin.
Oh no.
You mimic eating something. She smiles broadly at you, Gur, and gestures come closer, and she holds up a starfish.
Starfish. No, not Patrick!
It's a better
Might have a
Patrick than me going
non-magic
hungry.
head neck.
Patrick the Miko.
Guru is gonna come down, slowly and hesitantly, but he'll reach out and offer the gold coin from here.
She looks at you almost scared of the situation, and she will kneel down on both knees and take the starfish and put it to her forehead and then put it on the ground.
And
and then sit back on her feet.
Can I do
No, it
a,
was gonna be
a
20.
religion or something? What check with this to understand what she did?
No, you don't get a check on that.
Gur's gonna mimic her, and he's gonna slowly pick up the starfish and put it against his forehead, and then put it back down.
Okay. She looks at you expectantly.
He scratches his
what have
head.
we learned?
She scratches her head.
All right, let's. Does anybody know what language Tritons speak natively?
I mean,
Do what?
we could try all the ones we know.
Granok, you know things.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 12 because instead of rolling an 18 and being a 26, it stopped on the 4 because it got stuck in the corner.
Hang on. What did you roll? A history or a survival?
History.
Gur's gonna pick up the starfish again, and then open his mouth, and then slowly move the starfish towards his mouth, but then like stop to see how she reacts.
No.
He's watching you curiously. Like she's waiting on something.
He puts the starfish in his mouth.
Okay. As you put the starfish in your mouth, you feel the thousands of little legs tickling the inside of your mouth. They dance
Oh my
up and
gosh,
down your
it's still
tongue.
alive. It's still alive.
Well, yeah.
I hope you like the rest of your mouth.
Gur starts giggling, and he pulls the starfish out and
Wait,
smiles.
She laughs.
I have a question for Eric. So, if you eat a starfish and you chew it up, does it just make a whole bunch of tiny starfish in your stomach?
I'm not going to answer that.
No.
Oh no.
Do you want the IRL answer or do you want the in-universe answer?
Both?
Because I only got one of them. If you eat a starfish and it's alive, you're dumb. Don't do that for a lot of reasons. But no, it won't live. Your stomach acid will kill it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That being
No, you're
said, in universe, this is magic shenanigans. Who knows?
Plus, you're thinking of sponges with that whole thing, like, you know, blend it up and it'll reform itself.
Starfishes also will grow back
yeah.
limbs if you bite one off.
Yeah.
And axolotls.
Yeah, regrow limbs, but
Yeah,
like,
axolotls are real cool.
yeah, that's. I think it's like a certain portion of the starfish's actual body has to be. It's not like Deadpool where it's like you cut a little bit of the tip of the tentacle off and you what is it? Suddenly get another starfish.
Also, technically not how Deadpool's
Is it okay to come
powers
down?
work, but I'm not going to get into that.
I mean, I
Yeah,
guess
let's
I'm
go.
not sure.
so. Zoe's gonna slowly come down.
Yeah,
Uh,
come down.
Gur's gonna try to draw a drumstick in the sand.
Okay.
Drum.
As I
and
do
then the
for all my homebrew campaigns, you are drawing something. Therefore, Gur, I need you to take a piece of paper or MS Paint or whatever program you choose, and please draw what Gur draws and please post it in Discord for me.
I need a much thicker utensil.
Oh,
Don't you
Um,
have like a tablet and all that shenanigans for like fancy drawing?
I do, but that feels like a lot of effort for a drumstick in the sand. Like, this feels like it needs to be low tech.
Oh, so like you're purposely going to Gartic phone and trying to
Indeed.
draw it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So she's currently sitting with her knees in
On
the
some
sand, sitting back on her feet, watching you.
While Gur does that in the sand, Zoe's gonna try and draw a hello waving, or just like wave to the Triton woman.
A wave.
I mean,
You're
I
going
feel
to
like
draw
you
a
just
wave?
No, I'm going to wave at the woman.
She looks at you and tilts her head to the side. She will mimic the motion.
Excuse me.
So,
Oh, sorry, go.
So I'm gonna try. Is Thieves' Cant just like a whole bunch of different symbols?
It's a variety of things. It's hand signals combined with motions, hidden words when you speak, etc.
I see. So she probably won't
Coded.
get
It's
that.
coded language.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like, you know, it's that whole spy thing of, you know, ask the or a Skyrim thing of like, hey, I would like the basement room, but they don't have
The
a basement.
crow caws at midnight.
Well, yeah, because you fucking woke it up.
Red Jenny's got new friends.
Oh, I hope so. The poor girl's been lonely.
See, this is an excellent example of what happens when you try and speak to someone without thieves' cant. With thieves' cant.
Can Tyronius try and speak, like, say, do you understand this language in Elvish? To the woman.
He
There's your
sees
MS
you
Paint.
talking and points to her ear and tilts her head to the side.
Wait. What if this woman's deaf?
Oh yeah, pointing to the ear is the. Oh wait, no, the sign for deaf in sign language is pointing to the corner of the mouth and then to the ear.
Well, that's just American Sign Language.
Yeah,
These
good
people
point.
could have made their own thing.
Good point.
Hey, that's not in universe specific sign language. All sign language is the same sign language.
There's some regional differences.
I mean, there's regional everything in every kind of dialect.
Let's
Well-
not get into the.
Well, Zoya's
get it-
gonna keep going this way, just slowly.
Yeah, I'm gonna bow to the woman, like, be respectful and walk with Zoya. You know, never leave your battle buddy.
Okay. The woman in the boat
Party members
is
heading out.
fishing at the moment with a net.
Okay. How tall is Tyro?
6'7".
Established 6'7".
6'7".
Are the three of you staying on the ship?
No,
we were-
we're discussing something and then we'll get off.
No, we're discussing something real quick. No, we'll follow, but first, Kier will hand over to Renak his handy
Actually,
dandy,
I'll be here.
all new, patent pending. Pulling up the information on it.
Later nerds boots.
Boots of the Winding Path.
Boots of the later nerds. Gary
I
was
will- I
here.
will-
Ash is a loser.
Oh
I
my
have some
god.
details later.
I'm not gonna
I
pause
post the
where-
description here. They don't require attunement or anything. They're just one of my weird artificer infusions. Let's follow our children, and also Tyronius, and also Zoya. Let's follow everybody.
I'm gonna just, in common, try and speak to any of the Triton that are not doing something at the moment.
No one turns around.
Okay,
Wait.
nobody.
Well, these are like shimmer boots. These aren't just blinky boots. I retraced my path.
What?
The creature must have occupied that space at some point during the current turn. So I can walk forward and then blink back at some point that I had stepped on in my movement.
Ah, reading the card explains the
Oh.
card.
Who would have ever
I
imagined?
completely missed that last line of text.
The most
Oh, well.
important
It's-
line of text. It's still good,
It's-
but like.
It's my artificer infusion until I take another level.
Alright, so I'm gonna be waiting for the crew. Then what are the what's the general atmosphere of the people? Like, they've got to have noticed the people turning up.
Yeah, they don't care. They're doing their thing. The girl in the boat is fishing. The girl in the tent behind you there is currently making a beaded necklace. The one near the ship is still sitting on her knees, sitting back on her feet, watching Gur carefully.
What's this dude doing?
1 second, I
best.
have to zoom out to see what you're talking about.
He's
He
way
is
up there.
currently cooking a fish over the fire.
Hmm.
Well, should we catch up with the rest of our party?
Yeah.
So
So
that's why
I'm
I'm
gonna
back.
I'm gonna try and talk to the man. Hello.
He doesn't turn from his cooking.
Darn it. Well,
They're all deaf.
no, I just don't think they understand common. I'm not sure.
Also, okay, you walked right past Tyronius.
Bye.
I know.
Eh.
Hmm.
Are you going to stay here, Gur?
Yeah.
So,
Gur's very
alright.
entertained with this lady right now.
Alright, well, I'll stay with
Do you
Gur
think-
then. That way
Hey,
he's
Karen?
not alone.
hey, Matilda, what languages do you know? Because, like, I don't know how many languages
I mean,
Granik knows.
like,
I already posted that.
I know
You haven't told him, though.
Common and Giant, which is like, you know, basic childhood education.
Mm.
But I also picked up Primordial.
Okay. What's primordial? Oh, I know what primordial is off the top
Okay,
of my
look, I spent a really long time trying to talk to rocks. Don't judge me.
I knew
Like
one
clock, like
guy
clock.
who tried to talk to his wardrobe every morning. That's not weird.
It's a little weird.
Says the
Okay,
stone
so-
grey woman with an eye on her shoulder talking to the tall last lizard almost at head height. Oh.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Okay,
It's
so
fine.
so Zoya would turn to Kira. Do you think these people can understand either Thieves' Cant, Celestial, or Sylvan?
Thieves can't what?
Thank
Uh,
you.
it's ignore that one. Do you think these people could understand either Celestial or Sylvan, since they don't seem to understand Common?
I'm not sure. Like, they seem pretty fit on ignoring us. They might not speak.
I mean, they're. I'm not sure what language Triton speak.
And we
Hmm.
failed those checks.
Hmm.
Mm.
Wait,
All
what
the
check
same, I
was-
don't think they'd have
Oh, yeah,
much
yeah.
to trade here. They seemed like a very simple village.
Yeah, when we're looking for food. Oh, sorry, I'm not there though.
I wonder if they have like a village leader or something.
I wonder if he talks.
Oh, I tried talking to him. The
No,
guy
I'm
cooking the
saying
fish,
they have a village leader. I wonder if he talks.
or she, or they.
Okay.
Shay? Shea butter? Anyway.
Well, I think this
Yeah.
is a red herring.
Oh, what?
It's a kind of fish, one you typically find when you're not
When the
looking,
brother
when you're
didn't
looking
do
for
it.
a different fish.
Mm.
It's just slang.
I see. Got it. Well,
Which I assume is probably what Thieves' Cant was, now that I think about it.
in a way. Anyway, that woman over there looks very capable. Let's go talk to her. If we can.
Okay,
Failed
so
to talk to
Grenek
her.
and Gur are staying near the starfish lady, right?
I
Yep,
don't know if
Gur,
Granik is, but Gur is.
Gur said he wanted to stay here, so I asked if he wanted to build a sandcastle for his starfish friend.
Okay.
Yes.
Matilda and Tyro?
I mean,
Alright.
I was like, hey, try and pitch all of your languages, but that's all I got.
Yeah, I don't.
They
Unless
do
we-
not
unless
respond
we
to
try
any of your
every
lang-
single language that we know.
They
I don't
do
know
not
if we're
respond to any of the languages you know.
Are there any of them communicating with each other?
They've gotta be.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna head into the center of town
Wait a second.
and
Okay.
sort of just people watch for a minute. Where are the other two? There they are. I'm gonna try and see how they actually communicate with each other. Like, especially if I can see these two. How are they talking? Or how are they communicating?
Please roll your perception check.
It's not horrible.
Cool. With a 14, They don't seem to be communicating at all. They're currently working on filleting some fish. The man back there has a whole bunch of beads and various daggers. He's got a sword sitting on a stand inside the tent. There's a shield from somewhere else. Could not be aquatic make.
So I'm gonna just start ritual cast. I'm gonna go over to, and I'm gonna let Zoyan. Hey guys, I'm gonna wait a little bit and be over here, and ritual cast detect magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. While he spends 10 minutes over there casting that, what are you guys doing? Matilda, Kier, Zoya.
I'm just kind of buddy systeming with Zoya as she's trying to communicate. I'm not really sure what it would take to communicate with these people.
Hang on. Sorry, I got to interrupt for a second. Guys, I just realized something. I have comprehend languages as a ritual.
Yes.
Which means just I can. Is there any written languages around here, or is there any writing, Eric, that we've seen?
With your perception check, there was writing on the big black rock.
Okay, so I'm going to, instead of detect magic, I'm going to cast comprehend languages. It is still a ritual, so still the same 10 minutes, but I'm going to be like, I'm going to, instead of being like, I'm just going to cast detect magic, like, Tyrannus is going to let these two know. They're like, oh, comprehend languages! And over here to be like, not bothering anybody while it does it.
All right.
Okay, bye.
So that is...
Well, at least he's talking with us.
Yep. I'm glad he isn't running off on his own as much anymore.
Ooh,
Look at how
Gur,
we're improving
as you
as a
pop
team.
the starfish inside your sand cauldron, she reaches out, takes the gold coin, and makes a sand cauldron and drops the gold coin in.
Oh,
She eats coins? Gur doesn't understand, but he giggles all the same.
She giggles at you back.
Teehee.
Oh god, is
Teehee.
she mimicking me?
Okay.
I don't want to roll insight on this. That doesn't feel like the right thing I'm trying to think of.
It probably does.
Interpretation. It would be intelligence?
Also, I'm just thinking like a raw intelligence check on like what I'm witnessing, just like observing her mimic Gur.
Biggest brain.
Would that be correct, or would that be insight?
This would be insight.
All right, it's just my insight on the whole situation, not
Correct.
her specific thing. Let's go. I'm on a goddamn roll tonight with the nat 20.
Wow.
Nice.
Not bad.
Me
Glad
take
one
those.
of us on our team is.
So I'm going to send this just to Grenek.
I went over to Eric and was like, I'm gonna borrow these.
You know what? Can you keep them?
I don't know.
Oh
The
my
luck does not always
God.
work that way, and we all know it. Just for tonight, Grenek gets to be the star of the show with the dice.
Yeah. Hey,
Awesome.
hey, Eric. Just before you start any sessions, can you just break a mirror or find like a horde of black cats to walk in front of you?
Nope.
Not just lining your hallway like your royal procession with ladders.
There you go.
Oh, guards holding up their swords just under ladders.
Yeah, everyone's holding up half a ladder, so it just becomes.
Oh my god. Or you have like ladders lining the ceiling.
I was just gonna say like lining the hallway and you just walk underneath them.
It's amazing. What is it?
Does that make sense, Grenek?
Okay. I'm just gonna smile and let Gur continue and have fun because it's just the two of us at the moment.
Understood.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I figured it out.
Yeah. Like, think about what's happened. There you go.
I got it.
Me, the player, is hella curious. Gur
As you should be.
is very entertained.
I'll send you
No,
specifically.
no, 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 no,
No,
no, no, no, no,
it's
no,
okay,
no,
it's
no,
okay.
no.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
all right.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no.
Maybe
It's okay.
maybe afterwards if people want to know, but nah, not right now.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
no.
All
I
right.
want to know
Yeah.
because I am burning with curiosity.
So,
but
10
minutes
IRL minutes have now passed.
do I get my comprehend language?
I'm
off?
going to give your friends up there near the campfire an opportunity to act.
Prepare yourselves.
So,
Uh,
going top down, left to right. Kier, is there anything you'd like to do while he's doing his ritual?
Kira's gonna just observe. Like, are they? He's concerned in like what they can offer us. Like, we came here to trade, right? And does it look like he just wants to observe them and see if it looks like that's even worthwhile investigating, right?
Okay.
Like, see what kind of do they have food? Do they have an excess of food, excess of rope or lumber, right?
The two near the campfire currently roasting fish. They're very nice, healthy, thick fish that have a lot of meat on them. You see that the ones in the tent near you have several crates of Shinozen Protectorate fruits. They have the Protectorate label on the crates. The one to the far left over there in the little tent has beads and various pretty things. Shells, pieces of glass, etc. A couple gemstones.
I want to go look at that.
Okay, so you're going to go over to her?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to come over to this girl here?
Either that or what can I see on this other little island out here?
You're a
that?
pretty good distance away from there, seriously. So,
She's also tall as shit.
yeah,
She
but that's
is literally
115
what-
feet away.
Oh,
What time is it?
Noon?
she can't
17.
Italy.
You have advantage on perception checks?
Because of the shield. And I did
Awesome.
post that she got it equipped.
Cool. So as you look over towards her, she has coconuts, a variety of large water skins that appear to be of aquatic creature make. Basically, they're swim bladders filled with water. There is a water still over there. She is a water trader.
Has she got a
Okay,
lovely
in
bunch
that
of coconuts?
case, shinies can wait. I'm gonna go that way because that's more practical. All of our water stuff got stolen, so we need to replenish that. I'm gonna go over there.
Okay. Cool. And Zoya.
Okay, I'm gonna approach this fine woman here in front of me.
Which one?
The this one. This one right
Okay.
Eric's like, they're all fine.
They are.
here.
Damn, girl.
It's so fine.
As you approach her, she looks up at you from her sewing. She looks up and
At
smiles.
me?
Oh,
Hello
how
to
short is she?
I am
She's currently
2'3".
yes, but she's currently sitting on her. She's kneeling in the sand with. Sorry, she's not kneeling. She would be sitting sideways with her legs in the sand. As you approach, she raises her eyes to look at you.
I would try and say hello.
She tilts her head to the side and taps her ear.
Arnett. I'm gonna try and mime what Zoya would think be a what language, like, so a sort of like shrug, point to mouth, and then point at her.
Should have cut tongue.
She smiles and opens a pouch at her belt where you see a whole bunch of dried cherries.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
And I'm like, and I, I politely shake my head no, and I'm like,
She closes the pouch.
I'm like, ah, darn. What language you speak?
So, as you are
Oh.
still stumped, we go to Matilda. Matilda, you approach, and the woman in the tent there looks up at you and smiles broadly, and she will mime strong and point at you.
Strong.
But it has been
Matilda
0
will
days
laugh,
since our
and
fighters
yes, she's flattered, and so yeah, she smiles right back, and in very friendly manner lifts her arms up and just does a full flex.
She stands up quickly and comes over and goes to start touching all over you.
It has been 0 days since our fighter has been ogled. As I
Oogle.
said,
All right, yeah, Matilda thinks this is hilarious, so yeah, she will. This is fine.
She will trace your musculature with her fingers, gently, barely touching. It almost tickles, but not quite. It's more of a stroking motion to get used to how muscular you are.
Gonna pet you see
Okay,
your touch.
interesting. And she's a Triton.
She's a Triton. Yeah, she's a good 6'4".
Okay.
Very slender, though.
All right. Is she changing colors?
She's not.
She's not changing colors, so they don't do that. That's not a thing.
I didn't say that. I just said she's not changing colors.
Okay.
They become purple in water.
Well, I guess. I mean, maybe it's a cultural thing. Maybe they're just touchy feely.
And as she's doing this, she will reach out and produce a small bottle, and she holds it up to you and pulls the stopper out. Holds it up to your nose.
To my nose.
sniff it.
Sniff. Sniff it.
There's a little bit of hesitation there.
She
Does she notice
brings
the
it to her nose,
hesitation?
and she breathes in and sighs deeply and smiles and holds it out to you.
I will not breathe deeply, but like, is it a perfume?
And do you sniff it?
I will sniff it, but I'm not breathing deep.
Okay, as
I
you
will
sniff
use
it.
my fingers to kind of like wave it.
Hold like it's roofy.
Aphrodisiac.
So,
Aphrodisiac.
as you smell it, it smells very nice. It is a perfume.
That is a perfume.
Very
Okay.
musky, with a little bit of a floral note.
That's nice. And I hold out my palm, and I make like a circle with my index and thumb, like to represent a coin. And I place that in my palm, and then kind of like shrug, questioning.
She does the same motion, but looks a little confused. And
I will
sits down on the sand, kneels down on the sand gently, sits back on her heels, stoppers the bottle, puts it to her forehead, and puts it in front of her.
This is their form of trade.
Oh. Okay, so I'll sit down as well and take my pack off.
How are you
and
sitting?
Well, I'm gonna copy her.
Okay. So kneel down, sitting back on your feet.
Sitting back on my heels, and then I'm gonna take off my pack and set that down next to me. And kinda
Her eyes
into
get
my-
wide. And she looks at her water skins,
I'll be right back.
and she reaches in to grab a large water skin.
I'm confused.
She pulls the water
pulled
skin
off-
in,
you pulled
and she
off
puts
the
it to
item.
her forehead and holds it in front.
She thinks you're trading the pack.
Oh no. One moment. So like, there's some obvious like confusion going on here. So from the pack, I pull out the pouch of gold, and I guess I'm trying to figure out how much she wants to trade the perfume for.
So you pull out a gold coin?
Yeah, I'll pull out a gold coin. She's holding out the water bottle, and I guess I'll take out a gold coin, and this is very awkward. Like, she could probably tell this is super awkward for Matilda, but like she kind of is questioning, and she touches the coin to her forehead, and then holds it out, questioning. Is this how this is supposed to work?
She looks at you curiously, as if you're missing something. Almost right.
Put it on the ground.
Do I put it on the ground?
So I threw it on the ground.
She smiles at you and picks up the water skin and slides it across the ground, smearing the sand as she slides it back into the tent. She wipes the sand and wipes the space in front of her completely flat, and then kneels down and places her forehead on the sand. She sits back up and smiles at you.
Now I'm completely confused.
Use a gift?
Eric. Oh, I'm sorry.
So, yeah, Matilda's very confused now. Like, there's obviously some sort of communication not happening here, and I don't understand. And so, Matilda's going to, I guess, put the coin... She's gonna need some help here. Like, it looks like she's going to pick up the coin to put it back and, like,
Okay.
get up to leave.
She looks concerned at you, and she will give you a hand and wipe the sand in front of you.
Okay.
And then she will put her head down on the sand in front of her.
Okay, are we...
I think this is like a goodbye.
I'm mimicking... Look, either we're making a trade here or I'm getting married. So,
Win-win situation.
Two things can be true.
So you put...
yeah, I'll mimic the same.
Cool. She smiles broadly and reaches into the tent and brings out a coconut. She puts it to her forehead and puts it in the sand.
Okay.
The coconut.
All right, so the coconut? Hesitantly reaching to pick up the coconut.
She
No?
puts her hands over it.
Okay, so no, that's not a thing.
Give her the coin.
Do I put the gold coin back on the sand? I touched the gold coin to my forehead, and then I put the gold coin on the sand, and then, like, look at her, like, is this working?
She smiles and looks at the gold coin and sighs, and she will reach out, take the gold coin, put it to her forehead, and just hold it there.
Take the coconut.
Now do I pick up the coconut?
She's waiting for you to do something.
Do you?
Right, I'm just kind of like reaching for the coconut. Here we go.
Okay, you reach for the coconut. You grab the coconut.
Okay, so she doesn't stop me from getting the coconut. Okay, so now I have the coconut, and I'm gonna, like, put it to my forehead. Still, is this what we're doing now?
She
This is
smiles,
how this works?
and she puts the coin into a small box in the tent.
Matilda is so happy. She holds up the coconut in the air and goes, "Yes!"
She laughs a little bit.
The coconut.
We bakery, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so you've learned how to trade.
Yes.
Achievement
That was
unlocked.
the whole point of this, is learning how to trade. Excellent.
Achievement unlocked. Trading.
Oh, technically, Granok achieved that a while ago, but he just refuses to tell Gur how to do it. He's just having a blast, having a laugh that the girl's just building a sandcastle with Gur keeping us occupied.
Yeah,
In that
because
case,
she's trying to mimic all of Gur's trading mechanisms right now.
Oh, is she making her coin dance?
She's trying to, like, you gave her a coin and she gave you a starfish, and she thinks you two are still engaged in some sort of trade ritual that you're making super long.
Well, I forgot to say I stand up, by the way. I
Right.
forgot to mention
I
that.
mean-
But
Yeah.
I've been walking around trying to get. Sorry.
I know. You're good.
nope, I was letting just Gur have his fun. Don't worry
Cool.
about it.
So, Matilda, what else would you do?
I will repeat this trading with a short sword and a
How are we doing
Actually,
this?
if I can-
Because I want to know what you're doing.
I'm going to take the short sword. Let's see. Equipment. I also have a. Let me looking through my equipment here. I also have a crossbow, like a light crossbow,
Okay.
and 19 crossbow bolts, and I want to trade these things for water.
Hey, yo, I could use a crossbow bolt.
Okay. So, how are you going to go about doing this?
I'm going to remove these things from my ruck. I'll wipe the sand clean.
She wipes the sand clean. She puts her hand down on the ground.
All right, yep, do that, and then I remove the light crossbow. I'll take 10 of the bolts, put that in front of me, and the short sword, and put those things in front of me on the sand.
She looks at them, carefully examines them, sits back on her heels, wipes the sand, and puts her head down on the sand.
Okay, rejected. All right then. Right, then I will pick the things back up, put them away, wipe the sand clean, do
Forehead
the
on
head
ground.
bow thing, and I guess I'll stand up. There's nothing that I have that she could want.
She looks at you and smiles and will take the perfume bottle, put it to her forehead, and put it in the sand.
And gold?
I'm not sure that she actually wants gold. While I'm doing this, like, Tyro can do his reading of the rock.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and send Tyro a message here.
So
Mainly
does
just
Tyro
wanted to know
also
what the
speak
language
Paladin?
was, so that we could find out what they were speaking and if we were so out of our depth.
So,
Or if the dude next to it had some sort of reaction.
he's just looking at the stone as you approach. He smiles
And I
at you.
I have
And
to touch it.
oh, you're gonna try to touch it?
That's why I was waiting until, because it says for the duration
Yep.
you understand literal meaning of any spoken language that you also understand that you see, but you must be touching the surface of which the words are written. It takes 1 minute to read 1 page of text. So I was wondering if I was going to start combat.
So as you approach, he smiles at you. He
Return
will
the
kneel
smile.
down on the ground, sit on his feet, and look at you expectantly.
I'm going to mimic him.
Okay.
And then
Then he will put
Point.
his forehead on the stone.
I'm going to mimic him.
All right. The
And
stone is cool as you touch it. Obviously, it goes down into the water where it's water cooled.
like any PC should.
And
I know.
you cast a spell.
No, it's been active. That's
Yeah.
the thing. It's an hour. It's not concentration.
Yep. And I will send you this information in Discord because it's a little too long to do otherwise.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to like start offending the locals and running away like Jack Sparrow and fucking.
Not yet.
Save me.
I've got a job done. I got a job done.
The day is still young.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, not
So,
today.
as you lean your forehead against it, it's not a language that you can read, but rather thoughts that enter your mind Tyronius. Just visions and concepts that pour into your brain directly
I
from the
make it.
stone.
If it wasn't for the fact that Ace did this to me with the card, I'd be surprised.
There you go.
Also, Eric, Gur's attempted to start another ritual, apparently.
Okay.
And
Awesome. So let me
So
go ahead
I-
and do this ritual real quick while you read that.
Yep.
well, can I?
Go ahead.
Well, can I at least know the language that it's written in? 'Cause
It's
said
not
that-
writing. There's no writing on the stone.
Hieroglyphs?
It's scratches. You thought it was writing. It's not a language.
Huh.
This is because your forehead is against the stone right now.
Wait, so if I pull my forehead back and look up at the stone, it's still scratched. Right?
Yeah, it's just got a whole bunch of scratches on it. All right, so
Okay, let's read then. Okay, go. Sorry.
so you fish out an orange handkerchief with bats and print it on it and press it to your forehead, put it on the ground after hearing Papa's explanation. She looks at this, and what aspect of handkerchiefs is this outside of
They
Greece?
are silk boxers.
Silk
What
boxers.
aspect of handkerchief do you bring me?
She looks at them and almost wants to touch them. She smiles at you, and she's going to reach into a small pouch at her side. She pulls out a mollusk, a shellfish. She takes a knife and sticks it into the center of it and pries it open.
No, not the.
She reaches into the center of it with a finger and digs out a very large black pearl. Puts it to her forehead and puts it down in the sand.
Granok
Gur
is
looks up at-
just slack-jawed.
Gur looks up at Papa and says, "What do I do now? What happens now?"
Because he doesn't actually know the ritual, he kind of had to guess the points rather than Matilda who did it. He doesn't know exactly what's going
Right.
on. I believe he is, or she is attempting to offer that in trade for your, handkerchief.
Oh boy, it's shiny. I like it. So Gur's gonna
Yes, shinies are always good. Just
Gur's
sweat
Gur's
from you.
gonna stretch his arms out and offer the silk boxers.
He takes the
X
silk
accident.
boxers with a smile and pulls them to her forehead and waits for you.
Is the pearl on the sand?
Yes?
So he's gonna pick up the pearl and then put it to his forehead.
And she
And
will
then wait.
smile at you and then take the boxers and put them on her head.
Yes! Gur gives her the biggest smile and a thumbs up. Well, because the other hand is holding the pearl.
She smiles at you as well.
I assume basically everyone can hear me cackling now across the,
Oh, yeah,
the majority
absolutely.
of the island.
And there he
This is
goes.
my favorite trade ever.
All right, so
This might be the
Now, so
best
we're gonna
trade
stay
deal
here with the
in the
locals.
history of trade deals, maybe ever.
we're going to then pan the camera back up to Kier. What you doing?
Well,
What's
Um,
going on?
here, lost and clueless, is completely outside of his comfort zone, doesn't see any reason to be here. He's gonna go look for his friends.
Zoya
right
is
here.
10 feet from you.
Right, I know where Zoya is. Zoya, are you... Do you want to go find everyone else?
Sure. Let's try and find Matilda, because Tyro seems to be over there.
Matilda's hard to miss.
Yeah.
That's true.
Matilda's very easy to appreciate.
This
apparently.
this entire island is not big. Like, how much more is there to this island? Or is this just it?
There's a little bit more to the southwest, like two little outlets with two.
Other
yeah,
direction
silhouette.
is southeast.
Or south, yeah.
Southeast.
Not
Alright.
southwest.
Southwest.
I'm
My
gonna
bad.
head
our
towards.
Our ship is in southwest.
I'm gonna head towards Matilda.
Okay, cool. You see
I'm
Matilda
gonna-
currently kneeling in the sand. So, as they approach
Here sees
Matilda,
this-
good.
Here
Good.
sees this person in front of the bridge, and he makes a gesture motion asking to cross.
I'm gonna squeeze past.
She
because
looks at
I'm
you.
tall.
And smiles broadly.
Oh, she thinks you're cute.
And she's going to
Alright.
reach out a hand to you, Kier.
Kier stares at the hand and, thinking that she wants to shake hands, extends his hand.
She's going to lower herself down into the sand where she's kneeling and sit back on her knee heels.
Oh my.
Oh, is this a proposal?
Kier, this was not. Kier will audibly speak. This was not shaking hands.
Yeah, I can see.
You're like, he got married.
He
Molly's
looks
gonna be so
around,
heartbroken.
confused, but
Hey, Matilda.
follows suit.
Okay. She leans forward and presses her forehead towards yours.
Now,
Here's definitely getting married.
I'm gonna roll an insight.
Sure.
please, not one. Damn.
So, Kier, this isn't just crossing the bridge because Zoya crossed the bridge. What this is,
Yes,
I'm not going to give you that with a 13.
All right, so this is not crossing the bridge.
I can cross the bridge.
Well,
This
it
is
might be
crossing
crossing the bridge,
bridge,
but there's
not.
probably more that she's reading into this based off of what you've done.
God.
Here, we'll look around to the other Tritons in view as if for help.
They're not paying attention.
Hard to really have privacy when you've got an island that can be, you could kick a football over.
I didn't want privacy.
Keith, do it. What's the worst that could happen?
You get
I
married.
get married to Tritons and cause an international incident?
Break
No, we
Matilda's
But
just
heart.
you
end up
do
with
have
crew
ties
members. It'll be great. Well, it'll be you, me, and our 2 wives.
Yeah. and I can have, I don't know, somebody.
Hold
I mean, I would have
And
voted
don't
for it.
forget Patrick. You can't forget Patrick.
I mean,
But
I
we
would,
gotta-
I would also like to chime in that I don't think Tyronia should ever be looking for a wife here because something lightning dragons and water-based people.
How shocking
Okay,
would that be?
Hmm.
All right. So,
Now, Keith,
Kier, confused, reading
Oh
only
my
that this
god.
isn't crossing the bridge per se. He's going to mimic her.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, no.
maybe this is how they shake hands or make friends. He doesn't know.
they make the best of friends.
And as
Uh-huh.
you lean forward and press forehead to forehead, she smiles and her head shifts so that her nose is touching yours.
Kier reflexively backs away and falls over.
She follows, keeping her forehead and nose currently touching yours, and falls
my
on top
God.
of you.
You sky.
Kier is like continuing to. He's looking everywhere but at her. Ma'am, you're beautiful. We've just met. I have no idea what's happening. Communications have broken down.
She looks at you, her beautiful eyes, just looking at you confused and just right there, face to face, nose to nose, forehead to forehead.
Lips to lips.
We
You
haven't
see-
gotten there yet.
You see her cheeks raise up in a bit of a mischievous smile.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Hey,
Here,
bartender, can I get
Oh,
one
yeah.
sex on the beach, please?
Kier attempts to like back away, except he's on his back, so he's just pushing further into the sand.
She
And he
smiles at
buries
you,
himself.
and one of her eyebrows cocks upwards, curious and quizzical.
Here is a deer caught in a headlight, and the headlights are looming over him, and they're pretty.
Where are your hands?
Like on the ground beside him.
I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure Kier has
Palms
forgotten
down.
he has
Palms
arms.
down.
She reaches down to one of your hands, and her hand touches your bicep, goes to the inner of your elbow, slides down your forearm to the back of your hand, where her fingers will pin your hand to the sand. Her fingers interlocking with yours.
Do
Go, girl. Get it.
do I see
Remember,
this?
remember, Kia, the safe word is in a language you don't know.
Ah! None of the Tritons interfering. None of my friends are coming to my rescue.
We're applauding you, sir.
No, they
Yes,
can
I
see what's going
know.
on.
Out of character, y'all are applauding me.
Out of
You
character,
need some
yes.
stress
In
relief.
character, I'm
What is
applauding you.
happening?
You need some stress relief.
This is the only time when we want the NPC that Eric is playing to succeed over our own PC.
No. No.
Listen, we still care about the happiness of Kier. He just needs help finding it sometimes.
No, he doesn't.
No. He
Here?
Now Matilda's changes tuning. Yes.
Here,
changes tuning.
Yes.
Want to repeat that?
It's an
she
in-character
is
moment.
currently resting upon you, and you are in the sand. Your hair is obviously sandy now. She
Yeah.
is
But
head not pinning you to the ground, but gently pressing her nose on yours, and you feel her head shift so that her forehead slides down to the bridge of your nose, and you feel her lips on your chin.
Eric,
all right.
pause
Yeah.
for a second. I need to know if he screams.
He does scream at this moment and tries to make a hasty ejection.
As you
Okay,
scream,
I'm
she
gonna
rolls
do that
off.
then.
The moment you scream, she rolls off and is confused but smiling.
He scrambles away, like crab walks on his back, breathing heavily, cheeks like plastered red. And he's just looking around, trying to figure out what's going on. This is not what he expected. And
But Matilda, you hear a scream from behind you. When you turn around from the trade that you were working on, you see a girl currently basically thrown into the sand, where she has thrown herself. She has her hand up over her mouth, giggling, as Kier is crab walking away from her.
It does not matter. Matilda hears Kier scream, and she is in motion.
Husbando is in trouble. Help.
Yeah. Kier is in trouble. Kier is afraid. Matilda completely abandons the traitor she's in front of and pelts across the sand as fast as she can. Heavy footsteps thudding across this bridge here.
he sees Matilda. Matilda, everything's fine. It's just break down the communication.
Breakdown of communications. No, it's a break up of communication. By the way, yes, Tyronius is going to pull his head off the thing and look. And be like,
You
Matilda,
look
get it, girl!
You would hear the scream,
Stop.
Taro. Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
She'll stop once you tell her to stop. But I mean, there was murder there.
The woman
Matilda,
looks up at you and smiles.
The lady is smiling at me.
Yeah.
Matilda, this is stranger I've just met. Stranger I've just met who doesn't understand me. This is my friend Matilda. I think.
Are you gesturing with
I
your
tried to
hands?
shake her.
Are you speaking with your hands?
Yes.
Oh, she suddenly gets really serious and bows and will back away as you are gesturing at Matilda.
I
Oh.
it's like,
Excellent.
real
Are
quick,
you gonna
Tyronius
fight
has run
me?
over.
Are you gonna fight me, Kier, if I walk over, pick you up underneath my arm, and carry you away?
No, he's too like stun locked.
Okay. As I do that, I take your your index finger and middle finger, point them at my eyes, and then point them at her. My eyes, her. Walk away, making eye contact.
The moment you pick Kira up, she backs up, lowers her eyes away from you.
Okay. All right. Yeah. This one is mine. Carrying him away. I'm gonna go put him over next to where I was making these trades.
The woman looks at you.
Flop.
The woman near the tent over here looks at you and wipes the sand in front of her and puts her head on the sand.
Okay. All right, well, I'm not trading here. So
I mean,
Wow, talk
Ooh.
about wife swap. Oh,
I think that
God.
they're okay with trading people here, Kier.
That wasn't really.
Yeah. I think they're all mute. Honestly.
Yeah, I
think they're all
figured that one out.
Well, hang on. I got a question, Eric.
Yeah.
And apparently, a handshake means let's go steady.
I don't
Steady.
know. I mean, I traded a gold coin for a coconut, and this lady doesn't want any. I don't have anything to trade. I was actually gonna come try and find you because you got all the cool stuff.
Well, I do have cool stuff.
I have some cool stuff.
Is this woman like? This woman's different from the rest of the crowd.
No, they're all Tritons.
Oh, it's just different icon.
Indeed. All right. Well, as you guys will engage in trade, we'll come back next week to the Green Hut Island and continue figuring out what trades can be done here and what other social interactions you guys might get up into.
Like what the
no.
starfish said.
Yeah. So we'll come back next week for the next episode of the Friday Night Lights.